the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. We stayed now, Nick. All right, hello.
Shipping Port.
Good
afternoon, Shipping Port.
Yeah, big up on yourself. Still having a field day in the studio.
Yes, indeed.
Big up Jenny, Jenny partner talking. Big up Jenny.
Yes, man.
Yeah, but
my college sister.
Yeah, I move it and touch down at Melbourne Park. As I was at Melbourne today, I taking Excelsior versus. I wasn't there for all day though. I just left there. Excelsior versus Manchester. Yeah, and as I said before, I think the Excelsior. I look for stay down there in half and QC. I look for the QC too. Because QC, I'm on the travel call about watch cricket.
Yeah, but you know, me no want to go and if I left, me go to end up come at work if the game too sweet.
Well, it's not really
sweet. The game sweet because I one-sided.
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
And I closed at lunch Excelsior was, I think, 228 for 7. The number 8 and number 9 batsman were at the crease. Number 9 batsman and 21. Kind of on the number 8 man, I think was on 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. But but why? I have a question for ask you. In the school cricket, I noticed they took lunch at 12:30.
Yeah.
You have any idea why it's not 12 o'clock and 12:30 they took lunch?
What time did the game start? 10 o'clock.
No, because I wasn't there from the start, but they took lunch at 12:30. 12:32 to be exact.
I think I saw you going to schoolboy cricket from years to play. You know, they take lunch at 12:30 till 1. While in first class cricket, they take it at 12 exactly.
Yeah. More Excelsior declared still. Nobody embarrassed Manchester no more. Because Manchester made, I think, 71. 71 it was there in the first inning.
Yeah.
I think there's no getting back for Manchester.
Excelsior leading by...
Because there's a lot of people.
Excelsior leading by 360.
Almost 400. Yeah, almost 400.
Yeah.
I think they cannot declare now and
why?
Come out and wrap up it. They say that put on the show. Remember, you have a next day left, you know. Hold them too long and then Manchester can hold the crease to the day and
no.
Excelsior has first innings points. Excelsior
you want to beat them. Yeah, but you want to beat them also.
No, man, you want to win the trophy, man.
Trophy
you come from, man.
No, we don't try to do no bridge. But as we said before, but after the first round of game, you know, I declare Excelsior as a big team, Wolmer's as the next team to them and San Diego. Only 3 teams I gave chances. I have Excelsior there, I have Wolmer's second and San Diego. Wolmer's and San Diego they play an early match where they draw. Both of them play to a draw. But don't so now, my thing now, I had media winning a beating set. That's how I predicted the final media set. So Manchester kind of surprised me and Clarendon. I never expect Clarendon until a woman tell me, you know, call Clarendon College name in the cricket and we do so well.
Yeah.
So Clarendon was also in the semi-final. When the lady they tell me about Clarendon College, I said, Mr. Really start follow them and realize that they were doing nothing. But I had media winning. I think media would have turned the tail past this year.
Yeah. So, everybody are telling me about the tacky team that them.
Yeah, me hear the bridge in a reason.
Yeah, enough man tell me say them are the most talented team.
But Arville, my question is, I want to know about cricket. What is there for these youth after cricket, after school? Because we notice Portmore. We know Portmore have a team where them have a league where them play one schoolboy have to play on each team. So maybe have some team with 3 school, but at least one have to play. So what is there apart from this competition? Is Junior Cup still going on?
Them have to try play. No Junior Cup. But them try to make
so them have fit in a senior league.
In the senior thing, yeah. Them good enough.
So if they're good enough. But these clubs not good enough. They're not good enough. When they see the set of players they have here. Because I got a couple of games that go watch.
The better ones are good enough, man. Because some of them would have already been playing club cricket.
Couple of them. Because I got share a game. Me and San Diego. I went to a game where San Diego buck up. It was San Diego playing Jonathan Grant. And the San Diego team, that's last year. And the San Diego team were bowled out for, I think it was something like 120. I think it was 120. And when we said and they were there, and trust me, they are nothing to write home about. And when they replied, Jonathan Granworth replied, the San Diego keeper said to me, say, yeah, bowl them out for like 30 or 40. 30 or 40. If you're not good, I know bowl out them man for 30 and 40 then. The cricket, where's the cricket going years, a couple of years out? That's why Jamaica so far.
Yeah.
We need to do something for revival. We need to get what the junior cup, if it's not playing, we need to build back some, get some sponsorship. We think the board needs for work. So the man that they bring now is a doctor man we're going to run against the 11.
Yes.
We think you should get a chance. We need that change.
I want to tell you something, you know. Up to about 6 months ago, I would have said it was a done deal that Billy would go. But I hearing some sounds on the ground. It might be closer than we think, you know.
But if you love cricket, for the love of cricket and the love of the Jamaican people who love cricket, Mr. Billy just walk forward, please. Where the cricket now go nowhere, Virgin.
No man,
look on them part.
That not going to happen.
Really. But even look on was it the West Indies team which Jamaica playing at the thing the other day? They beat West Indies under 19 beat with?
No.
We don't know what beat you in the tournament.
In the 4 day where it's gone?
Didn't be one of them West Indies pick up side where United never beat with.
Not in the 4 day.
They almost beat with.
Not in the 4 day. Them almost.
We struggle against one of them.
Yeah, we struggle against the academy.
Yeah, man, we need for the command Jamaica. We need for the stuff, man. But I think as well you always play more cricket, but you them lose interest. No money no there. When you them have to go play senior cricket now, come out of school. But they're not gonna make the team now for them not good enough to make the team. So they just go by the wayside and better the pool is weak. The pool we have to choose from is weak.
Yeah, man. All right.
Before me run, hold on, man, I'm big up with and the Chelsea team. They got 4-0 from Fulham, but they have a game coming up Friday. Okay, I watch it. Them play Southampton Friday. They are fourth in the table. That's the under 21 for Chelsea people. Follow it, watch it.
Why would anybody want to watch an ordinary Jamaican schoolboy football?
Because the ordinary schoolboy football is playing in that league.
Yeah, but he's ordinary. If he's ordinary,
but you say no ordinary, man. Take your arm. Not big you. You say no ordinary. Watch it because Zidane.
Thank you very much.
Big up yourself. Big up. Big up.
Yeah, cool.
Big up on yourself for everybody.
By the way, Excelsior got 259, you know, in them second. Yeah. They think the money are declare.
Declare. You know, make as much runs as possible, man.
I'll tomorrow them over bat if them not bowl over the side. Anyway.
Yes, indeed. Good afternoon. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
sir.
Hey guys, how you doing? Dwight Chatu here. The man who is here for the discussion, not the disrespect. Zidane.
Yes, sir.
I hear you playing a tape, and me, I try to figure out what it is that you're saying in the tape. The first time we had a conversation, and I said to you that you said that administration is not huge in giving success to international teams. You said no such thing.
I said
in fact, you went as far as to say that you didn't use the word huge. You used the word significant or some other word.
Wasn't that what you heard?
Go again?
Wasn't that what you heard in the tape?
Well, on the tape, you said not huge. Everybody can hear you saying
but
it.
I also said significant.
No, but you said you never said not huge.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
No. But you're
coming to me.
Let me continue.
No, but hold on, do it. You're not going to come on the radio, come back.
No, man. Go on.
Yes. You're majoring in the minor. The fact of the matter is, I was trying to explain to you the first time you called with a tape that I was talking in the context of being amongst
you never said that the first time.
It is in the tape that you tell me to go find.
The first time I called.
It is in the tape that you told me to go and find.
Slow down.
You're going to talk to me now.
No. I'm begging you. Don't. This is exactly what Dwight wants. He wants you to lose your cool so that you might have to say something.
So why would I be telling him to slow down if I want him to lose him?
I won't say anything.
No. Why would I tell him to slow down if I
Jamaica
heard the tape?
The tape.
Yeah.
That Dwight was being dishonest.
Yeah.
You know.
Excuse me?
Don't make him dry.
You were being very dishonest.
Tell me what I said that was dishonest.
You said I was not talking about in the context of being amongst the best teams in the world.
When did I say that?
Yeah, you say it every time you call. Say I was saying that they don't contribute.
Spoke about this 2 times on air. When did I say that?
Dwight, enough of you, man.
Okay, so let me speak, since you don't want to speak. The first time you spoke, you said you never said the word not huge. It is proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that you said it. Yesterday when I presented the tape, you said the section where we were debating, that was you trying to say the word not in the context.
It's shameful.
And I said that is not true. You're trying at that point in time to make a distinction between schools and international team. And I said that was what you're trying to interrupt me and say. That is clear in the tape. But better yet, what was the discussion that we had yesterday? We were having a discussion about a team like the West Indies moving from where they are to being the very best in the world. That was what the discussion was about.
You say if I should
say
what I really want to say.
It came to my mind.
But I get
it came to my mind.
No, the discussion was about the West Indies becoming the best team in the world.
Let's line up the last part of the tape. Here for it as it come off.
Hey, Zidane, you are saying, and I'm going to repeat, that administration is not huge in helping a team like the West Indies to be the very best. And I'm saying that is absolute garbage. Absolute rubbish.
The public knows.
Administration helped a team like New Zealand from being a mediocre team to being the very best team in the world.
This is surprising, isn't it?
Okay? So I don't know what you're trying to argue. Everybody can hear my argument from day one. Who I just was on the radio in saying the West Indies Cricket Board need to take steps to improve its governance, because by doing that, it will help in a significant way the West Indies Cricket Board to return to the top of the cricketing pile. Why may I say that sound different?
Is that a break? You're giving him 2 more minutes?
Man, give me 2 more minutes because I want to hit another point.
Okay, no problem. We're giving you your full
man, I want to hit another point.
So hold the line, Mr. Dwight. Hold the line. I'm sorry, big up. We take a break. We're coming back.
Basketball finals are here, and this is your chance to go balling with us. Catch this chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to Game 3 and 4 of the basketball finals. Just spend Jamaican $45,000 or more on your Scotiabank MasterCard credit card, and you and a guest could be courtside at the finals with US $1,000 spending money. Promotion ends May 16, 2024. Draw date May 27, 2024. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act, Jamaica.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on April 18, 2024. If your surname begins with the letters A or B, you should collect on April 18th or 19th at your usual post office or payment agency. The full payment schedule for all other persons will be published in the Star on Friday, April 19th. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website at www.mlss.gov.jm. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Wine at your tongue, you know wine at your tongue. Drive smart, no ramp. Wine at your tongue. If a 87 you fi use, put the 87 in your tongue. Fi know which fuel you use, vehicle manual fine. No car in a Jamaica make fi use 87. And a petrol refine. So use the octane for the car where you're driving. And let me tell you some more. If a 87 your vehicle use, you are rev up the savings for sure. Know your tank fuel right, your pocket have a smile. Rev up the savings on every mile. Brought to you by Petrojam, serving Jamaica's energy needs.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Back with Edward.
In your own words in the tape yesterday,
you still on the tape?
Said that administration, and you played it for everybody to hear, couldn't help a team like Jamaica to beat the United States, to beat Brazil. Cool. Yesterday, and again, I think it's just absolute garbage yesterday because you're just contradicting your own self. Yesterday I asked you, what about the 8th place team, the 8th best team in the world? Can administration help it to become the very best? By everything that you said yesterday.
No, that's not what you asked me. No, that's not what you asked me. You was trying to make a comparison between the 8th place team in cricket.
Can administration help the 8th place team to become the very best? Can administration help the 8th place team to become the very best?
Why is he trying to get...
Zidane, answer the question. Let me ask you a better question.
Hold on,
help the 14th best
because this is a waste of time. I'm not allowed to say anything.
Administration, you based on everything that you say, you think the 14th best team can beat Brazil?
What a tangle where they weave when first they try to deceive.
Why are you speaking while I'm trying to make a point? You're trying to derail my argument because you don't want to.
No, man, the tape killer already do it.
No, in the argument, you said the administration can help Jamaica to be the best team in CONCACAF or the second best team in CONCACAF. That would move Jamaica from being 55th in the world to being 14th in the world. Now, based on everything that you said, it sounds like you're saying that the 14th best team, it is possible to beat Brazil in a game.
All right.
So, by your own words, you're admitting the administration can bring Jamaica to a place where it can beat Brazil. You're contradicting yourself, big man.
All right, my boss.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. That sounds like a man that a tape was played that embarrassed him. That's what that sounds like. You know,
so I kind of partially blame you as well.
No.
You know?
Why?
Because over the years, Dwight was always like this.
Yes, it's true. I mean, it's about time up, though.
Yes. Dwight used to come with some ridiculous argument. But because they were normally directed at me, you used to sit over the chair over there, so sometimes
I said nothing.
And I said nothing. Or sometimes you try.
Go on like
you understand what I'm saying. Dwight, when you realize what I'm talking, the man said that you were never talking within the context
of the being amongst the best,
being among the best teams.
The
administration
is concerned.
The tape was played, showing clearly that is what you did.
Yes.
And the man comes
and he left out that part. The tapes that he did not include the part that I played today.
And now the man is coming back and trying some other something about. Hey, I am very happy that it is you who have to deal with this. And no longer me.
All right, we go to another one.
Yes, indeed.
Hello.
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 Good afternoon, Mr. Alric.
All right, do I chat to his man pathetic, you know?
Pathetic, man.
Yes, man. Because the tape where you play, sum it all up.
Yes, indeed.
Because the point that he was making, he left out that, and the tape killed him.
Yes. Why did he leave out that aspect
exactly
of the tape?
What you were saying in the context of what the discussion was about.
Thank you very much.
And the thing is so basic too. Administration, as you said in the tape, and anybody can understand, can help in moving teams from one position to the next.
Yes.
But that is the most significant thing that will move a team from the bottom to the top.
Yes.
It is the quality of players and the performances on the field of play.
Alric, all the teams, Alric, the teams that dominate world sports, my boss, they are crazy and mad about the sport.
In other words, even when the administration changes, whoever is the president of the Brazilian Federation, we don't know. Brazil is going to be a top team the next 4 years, even if the president of their administration changes.
Yes, they are a football crazy nation.
There you go. It doesn't matter who is the president of the German or the Argentine Federation. Their football will be among the best in the world.
You know that Messi think Argentina is the worst in terms of administration.
Well,
but they went to the 2014 final, they went to the quarterfinal, and they win eventually. Because it's a football crazy nation.
In other words, when Westerners were dominant in the world, my boss, nobody remembered who the administrators are.
Precisely, because we are the best players.
And we had the best players, not because of anything that the administration could take undue credit for. My lord.
Look at him, the JFF. We all know that JFF is incompetent.
Yeah.
But we have somebody, the reggae girls got to the World Cup despite the JFF.
I am keeping my argument in the context of becoming the best in the world. You know?
Yes.
So don't carry me down a little reggae girls were around 57 or whatever they were.
No, I'm
talking about the best teams. Yeah. Since Zidane mentioned the top teams. Teams competing for world titles.
Yeah, the point that Zidane made. If we change out, if we do a future rule, the Brazilian or the Argentina FA come run Jamaica football. Jamaica still not going to be.
We're not going to pick Jamaica to win the next World Cup. Or they are 8 years down the road.
The quality of players not there. Things is just so basic to understand. And them come with them rubbish every time.
I'm glad to say Zidane have to deal with this now, my boss. I feel you don't know how relieved I am.
So let's talk some EPL, because the big Merseyside derby are going to play later.
Oh, yes, so hopefully.
What time again is that?
Yeah, I need to track that game. See them carry that game today, because see them did a wonderful thing yesterday.
I think so, you know.
Yeah, man, nice.
Yeah. Don't quote me, though.
So, Arsenal back at the top of the league. And you know what Zidane said, I'm going to rate average. But
yes,
you see how a change of position and can really make the world a difference.
Yes.
Because when he was playing in the midfield, he was woeful.
Yes.
But once he made the switch and playing him through the middle, he has looked at a completely different player.
So it puts us back to Aston Villa. And why Aston Villa could have still beaten us, you may never know,
Yeah.
Why was he taken from the striker and placed back in midfield against Aston Villa. I didn't understand the decision. We're not the same team. Yes, when you play with a defensive mid and Rice is able to play the number 8 with him all over the place. Exactly. It means that now you have Rice who tackles well and you have a defensive mid. It means that our captain now doesn't have the same defensive work. Yes.
So, as I say, Arteta just make some crazy decision at times. So, let's see how it go. But Arsenal...
Hopefully Brighton can do something Thursday, tomorrow.
And I think may I bring Brighton for the upset, because the Brighton side, even though they have not been playing well this season, them attack goal, they have quality players based on their performances last season. And basically, since the players there with a few additions, I think Brighton can spring an upset for City, because City, as we all know, not as fluid, not as great as they were last season. Mm-hmm. So I think Brighton is a potential banana.
Yeah, I hear, but I don't know the coach doing the same. He's one of the better coaches and he likes.
No, not about them, but true, man.
Him bad, you know. I mean, like, I'm brave in him tactics, you know.
Yeah, man.
And him team put you under some serious pressure when you play them, you know.
Exactly, because when they're ready to knock the ball and keep position on the ball, them look like City at times, you know. So Brighton can bring us upset on City come tomorrow. But let's go right down to the wire.
Yeah.
The final thing I want to talk about the Nottingham Forest issue. The calls. I talk about VAR.
Yes.
I think it's night without them inconsistent with the application of the thing, because they should have at least gotten 2 penalties in that match.
Yeah.
When you look at the replays, and the ref was not told to have a second look. In one of the instances, the ref. The man clearly kicked the ball, kicked the player. The ref said, use his hand and said the man get the ball. When the VAR look at it, the man kicked the man.
Yes.
And get the ball.
And VAR didn't tell the referee to take a look. That's why they said they want the audio.
So that means I said the thing is becoming farcical. It's going full well before the game too, you know. So how true it is, but Mark Plattenberg, who is working with Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Bull raised the issue yesterday, you know, when they said he was a Luton fan and he should not be involved in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they did nothing about it. So I'm not sure if it's true or nothing about myself. The man raised that concern. And you can make the switch. Just to make the thing appear transparent and avoid any controversy. And you see? Controversy. So the EPL needs to do better than that. And the referees need to do better than that. You have to be consistent. If you are looking at the monitor and the thing is clear that the referee got it wrong, I would say to you guys, you know, these referees don't want to be seen to be undermining their colleagues, even when them colleagues make blatant mistakes. You can not send the man to the monitor to have a second look. When the man use his hand and make a gesture, say the man get the ball. When you know the man did not get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And Nottingham Forest and Luton in a dog fight now to stay up in the Premier. They are getting a lot of bad calls in season, you know, Nottingham Forest. And this is just the latest in a string of bad decisions that they have gotten. So let's see how it's going to play out. All right, cool.
All right, big up, Alric.
Yeah, man.
All right. We take another one, Nicholas. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Nicholas.
Yeah, man.
What's up, sir?
What do you do?
All right,
tell me something, Orville.
Yeah.
What do you want to think a while ago? Because I think the same thing, you know.
No, sir. I think that Dwight is a very difficult man to talk.
Oh, man.
Listen,
I think the same thing, you know.
No, man, that thing about, sir. In the name of Jesus, I was thinking that Dwight is a very difficult man to talk.
No, man. But guess what?
Yeah.
Question. I was the president for the Elite Callers Association.
So who is the president?
I don't know.
Yeah. Them need to, the elite, a member of the Elite Callers to give a brother some advice, you know. Just, you know, like when you have a football team and one of your ball of them now play good, you bench him, you have to start bench him for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to take a little break now, man, and just evaluate himself before he start call back, man. Take a week off of the program. This brother have the record for the longest stretch of black bramble, you know.
Yes.
You know, he needs to take a break take a 7-day break, man, and evaluate yourself, man. You understand? Because if a man yesterday can come on and say, boy, he might compare top 8 in a cricket to top 8 in a football, then you can't have no discussion to them. I need to take a break, brother.
I have to laugh.
You understand? You have to take a break, man. So I'm move on now. That's my advice to him. I'm not mash him down because maybe he need a little break. He need probably some rest. You know? Basketball, I'm not gonna. As I say yesterday, you know, I ride with the Timberwolves and the Celtics to go to the finals. You know?
The Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and to go to the finals, right?
Yeah.
And if there's a spoiler in that, at the box, I put in. So, and there's some of that. You understand? Because that team, they never they are number one for no reason. You know, them have a little game. You know, I watch them and them have a little game. So, when I see it happen, I ride on bandwagon to Nuggets. Because I think the Nuggets, yeah, them good, but I see where them can get like a problem. Can get like a problem.
Yes. Hold the line. Don't move. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Nick, back with you.
Yeah, man. So the youth named Luka Doncic.
Yes, Luka Doncic.
That youth, they're a real baller, you know.
Yes, indeed. But
you see that youth, you see that need to go a team with some better pieces, or if him remain at Dallas, them need to put some better pieces.
Well, yeah, last night he was playing with a kind of chip on his shoulder. Every time him hit a bucket, he was just not a in the public.
It's a youth who can do that at will still, you know.
No, man, I've seen him play before without that kind of chip there.
It's playoffs time.
The man,
he was looking in the crowd and kind of like somebody in the crowd.
Somebody when I must time, man.
When I must time. Yeah, it looks like to me. Which is a very dangerous thing to do to them kind of player. The
man make the game look easy still, you know.
I cannot believe that somebody was comparing the little guy down in New York with this guy. I cannot understand.
Who that? Who down in New York?
Brunson. Somebody that said, well, a joke.
Madman, you know, say that no man, you can't compare them. I mean, this man are natural, you know. This man make the game look a certain way, you know. You know, the man just look like him now do nothing anymore, do everything.
Yeah, man.
Something like that, you understand?
He makes the game look easy, my boy.
Yeah, man, I think him to get some bet. I don't know the trade them go, but if him can get some better pieces, right? And I hope they're not bring Durant around him still.
No, sir.
You know,
but Durant look old last night. I hope it's not the case.
Last night. How long now you watch the man?
No, man, he had a decent season, you know. He had a pretty good season, you know.
This one,
it looked bad.
One place, right?
It looked bad. It didn't look good. The energy.
Durant look like him no head from him foot right now. Durant just look up in the sky.
All right. You see, even though Lakers losing, you see fight from AD and LeBron James. We don't see no fight from Kevin Durant.
No, man, look on Durant in a game. Durant just look up in the sky.
Yeah, man, it's true, Nick, man.
Like well on the game.
Yes.
Like well on the game done.
Yes.
You know, anyway, I mean the sin.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Music time, no?
Yeah, man. All right. Which is the song today? First one. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. Prodigal Son and Jason Mighty, World Changer.
Change the way you live. 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 changing everything. I am a changer. Life over death, right over wrong. I am a changer. We're tearing down your negative and building up your positive. We're here to change the way you live. We've got a lot of love to give. King Jesus is the way to go. His love is really starting to show, and never let him go. So gotta let the whole world know that I am a changer. 'Cause I am a changer.
Yo, if I'm a righteousness, man, I root up. In the blood of Jesus, when the suit up. If the devil try test me, I shoot up. Me no computer, me no view up. In the fear of the Lord, me bring the youth up. Bind the liar, things bring the truth up. Take deliverance, I loot up. Preach Jesus Christ, me no mute up.
'Cause I am a changer.
We're changing everything.
'Cause I am a changer.
We're changing the way you think.
My God's alive, is here to stay. To him I lift my hands and pray. I thank him each and every day. For is the truth the only way. I've got a mission to fulfill. That's why I'm living by his will. I walk the valleys and the hills and proclaim that peace be still. 'Cause I am a world changer.
A life for my next. And that was said.
I am a world changer.
Right over wrong, we're living strong.
I'm a world changer.
We're changing the entire universe.
I'm a world changer.
Yo. God, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. God call and a point and a night me. We preach to the blind and the meek and the weak and the people them will live out the street. Lay me hands for the people them get up. Open the eyes and the blind way shut out. Pray to God lift it out make it wet out. Make the grips and the blood them make out. When we preach Christ we no make pardon. Loose the rocks to a knot them we harden. No fear when man make intimidation. Check preach peace from jungle to garden. Make the water for bad man soften. And school face of them laughing. And bring them gun to the parson. In the Bible them die dead fast.
I'm a world changer.
We're changing the way you think.
I'm a world changer.
We're preaching peace and hope.
I'm a world changer.
We speak the tributes and them live.
I'm a world changer.
We're gonna put right where the wrong was.
'Cause I'm a world changer.
Replace weak with strong.
I'm a world changer.
Life over death, right over wrong. They should know that when we enter the building, we ain't gonna exit until everything comes purified. Coming out gold. We're changing the way that people think. They should know that it's a radical boy. And Jason Martin. I like my boy Johnny Lynch in that girl. Yo, from Europe to New York. Sweet, you think this was just another walk in the park? I told you we're still standing strong.
All right, Prodigal Son and Jason Mighty, World Changer, brought to you by H Campaigns for people with color. All right, listeners, remember again now, because Mr. Dwight gone in the group and attack. I'm not playing the tape for anybody to agree with me about the point I'm making about for you to be amongst the very best in the world consistently and challenge for a world title. The passion is the main thing, if you agree with me, that's not the point, He came on the radio last week. He came back yesterday and was trying to lead the listeners down a path that I said administration don't contribute to the improvement of international team. And I was trying to explain on both days that I was talking in the context of them being amongst the best in the world. And Dwight went for tapes. He went for the tape and he told me about the data of the tape. The part that I am going to play today was not played by Dwight, people. That's just a fact. The part of the tape that I am playing now was not played by Dwight. He left it out intentionally. He's very dishonest and disingenuous. But guess what? Him can't debate, so he has to lie and do all these things. So I'm going to, some people I said they never hear because they would just tune in, and I'm going to play the tape because they heard him the other day. So they're going to hear the real part of the tape now when I was suggesting that yes, it does contribute, they can improve what we're talking about to get them to be amongst the best and compete. So take it away, Nicholas. You follow?
So you believe that international football just appear.
No, so if you give Jamaica the Brazilian Federation,
wait, no, man,
let me give the example, man.
Right, go on,
if you switch Jamaica Football Federation with the Brazil or Argentina or German Football Federation, we're not going to beat Brazil. Germany and France and all them things going to beat up Jamaica badly same way at the international level.
All right, slow down. That's a nice question. If we had the guys who are administering football in Germany, do you believe football in Jamaica would improve?
It would improve, but not. We wouldn't be a top team.
Oh, so you agree that administration plays a part in it?
Yeah, but not a significant part.
Though. Oh, so you think it would improve, but that, not that much?
Yes, but not significantly for us to be a top team. So we're talking about being a top team, So yes, you can improve, with administration at the international level. We're talking about to be a top team competing for the World Cup.
Why is Germany a big footballing nation and Jamaica is not?
I was around when Germany became a
Nick, right?
I don't know why the people.
Why is Belgium a big football?
Nick,
when Belgium love football.
When I need more than this, you need to explain that more than this.
There you go. And that the most important thing that you must think about, listeners. Why when Dwight came on the radio 2 days in a row when I was here and played a tape, this part of the tape was left out. Think about that, listeners. What kind of man that?
Manchester has been set 402. The man them all out. So Manchester will now have to make 403 to win. Them have 5 sessions in which to do it.
Yes.
Go Manchester. Go the countryside over the town side. All right, we move on now. All right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yo.
Good afternoon.
What is Wagwan?
Oh, this is QC.
QC Wagwan.
Wagwan Zidane.
I'm here.
You got the producer them. Shipping port. Why I don't have your number? If I have your number, boy, I can make Orville And Zidane. You have shipping port number?
Yeah, man. We can get it to you.
Yeah.
He's a sports fanatic. No, shipping port is a sports fanatic.
Because right now, shipping port, if I'm way up in Melbourne, I'm tell you, you see the word passion Orville, the serious word. Don't take the word like it. But you know my little boy, the little left under one, right?
Yeah, man.
The man have an online class this morning. I'm telling him, I go for Melbourne Orville. I couldn't left until the class done 2 o'clock a while ago,
Because he wanted to come. Them thing the way I talk, man.
I'm here to let some can left me. That's why shipping port might not even. That's why I'm not reach Melbourne. See, the class just done him lock down him computer, take up him bat and a tennis ball and up a Melbourne, Megan. So, boy, I don't know if you want to call it genetics or passion or what you want to call it because me play. I don't know why, brother.
He has the passion for the game. I see.
This man, once I say Melbourne this morning on cricket, I can't leave me out until 2 o'clock till team class done.
Yes.
So I kind of really appreciate how shipping port love the cricket team. I go up there.
Is that the cricket, no? Shipping port is a sportsman.
Yeah, man, a sportsman.
Everything, man. Also, down at Chedden Park, I have it's an under 16 Rona Guan catching a play against Woolmaz, Nikolai, that a Kirky look better, Kirk McKenzie brother gone 100 hard. Not out right now. So I fear amount of cricket play with me some game yesterday. Glad this little boy get a little run for Jamaica, even a low hypocrite them out there. He take 5 for 26 yesterday in a quarter final. But I just said the thing go. And some of them school the way I call Orville.
Yes.
It no matter what kind of team them want to have, and I don't care who them have a play, they are not going to win anything.
Why?
Leave it right there. Retribution, I take some of them.
Hear the man.
You understand me, I say? So, now I call the name.
Yes.
So, me know why I say it. But, apart of the thing. Harvey, I look forward to a Senior Cup win this week. What do you think about it?
Well, I talked to the 2-man on TV last night. Kingston versus JDF.
Yeah.
2 good teams in the Senior Cup final this weekend, people. Saturday, Sunday, Sabina. I like how the game set up. JDF have 3 national fast bowler. Cottrell sound like him I go play. Who else? Andre Dennis, the other player I go play.
Yeah. And
and Gordon Bryan, who is a national player, to go play. But Kingston have two good spinners in Akeem Fraser, national off spinner, and Patrick Harty, national.
He man gone 54 with the Senior Cup season.
Well, there you go. And there's a possibility that Brandon might play, but I understand Odin Smith might play for Kingston as well. So
that is a must.
So it should be a really good game. Me not asking the race.
You have Bucky, we just done opening man Kirky. And you have
Kirk McKenzie go and play, Romy and Morris go and play. There you go.
So it's a good little.
But I never know say so long Kingston now win Senior Cup. Me say about 20 years now.
Yeah, man, them got final and lose. JDF beat them. JDF beat them and Catching beat them last year.
You know what? You see the thing with the JDF, they are not always a team who play spectacular cricket, but they never say die. And I was saying it to one of the youth last night, to the captain last night, Kevin Dale. Mr. Boy, I saw one of the soldiers them for me. They are very determined.
But one thing you must know, you know, you follow cricket. It's the first year. Kingston have his full slate to play our final. Decades over decade.
Yeah, that is one of the things that came up as well. That usually the Kingston man them gone pan either Jamaica or West Indies duty when it comes to Senior Cup final.
Hold the line, QC. We take a break. Yeah.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192. Or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on April 18, 2024. If your surname begins with the letters A or B, you should collect on April 18th or 19th at your usual post office or payment agency. The full payment schedule for all other persons will be published in the Star on Friday, April 19th. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website at www.mlss.gov.jm. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Get ready to score big with Just Bet and SportsMax this UEFA Champions League season. Bet $1,500 or more from March 1st to June 1st, 2024, online or in-store for your chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to the UEFA Champions League finals in London. Plus, weekly prizes like AirPods and gaming vouchers, iPhone, Samsung Galaxy S23s, and so much more. Sign up today at supremegames.com and get in on the action. Just Bet. Your game, your passion. Conditions apply. Follow Just Bet JA on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Must be 18 years or older to play. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, so we're back.
Yeah, man. So, as we say, we look forward to a good weekend at Senior Cup cricket. Shipping port, if you hear me, we also have a good Sunday cricket to come up. Massive cricket. semi-final and final for the CMD at T10 competition we are going for a couple of weeks. Well, I know in a Bush Park at Clarendon. That's going to be something wicked with Wavell them two again. So, cricket I play here and there, but having me realize, boy, you see the cricket?
Yeah.
Anytime you find a little youth where in parents, I mean, both parents, mother and father behind him, I tell you, in the cricket.
In life,
anything.
No, it's not a sport. If you have supportive parents, if you have one supportive parent, it goes a far way.
But
when you have two, boy, you're almost always going non-turn crop. Yeah.
Look when I Kurt McKenzie, me use Jelly as a father as a perfect example, and Jordan Johnson. Them father and leave them none at all.
Yeah.
And me kind of take a script. And you know how me deal with my boy them already.
Yes, man.
Yeah, understand me I say. So we have to beg parents. If we can't just sit down and talk about it, we need some little parental support. And even the youth them it will get drawn, but until we get back to the days where you invite all of the primary school and prep schools to come even to South Africa and the warm up match them, give the little youth them some food, but then come full up the stadium until we start about that cricket and have a light up back again. That's
one suggestion. It won't hurt. Big up yourself.
All right, cool.
All right. I don't hear if Manchester start back yet, but we'll go there. One of the things though, I hear said the ICC said Bolt must be an ambassador.
Yes, that's right.
For the T20 World Cup. So that's one good news. I think that Bolt could be used to help market more sporting things in the region.
In the Caribbean. No two ways about it.
So, Bolt is Bolt. Bolt is not just a track and field figure anymore. No. So that's one good move. All right, that's a Hulk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Hulk.
You
have a car before?
Yeah, man. This is
Hulk Hogan, man.
Hulk Hogan. Yes.
Yeah.
Where you say?
Zidane, I become final. You know, say, we find say, really a fight politics on the radio for sure. You know, me I listen sports for the year, me hear, Babsy, give up 50 million for help this track and field thing where I come up. I mean, me no know where you correction I deal with. Me no hear no mention nothing about that.
You're talking about which
the
one?
Invitational meet where I come up, man. The track and field invitational meet.
Yes, they give money towards their sort of things all the time. They're going to put some money into blend.
Sitting there. It's a special thing correction talk about them. I'm going time, blunder go on, you know, talk about the good things. So really politics in my fight then.
This is why I don't want to get into them argument, yeah? Because I told what's his name? Driver that, if I go on corrections, every time something is done, I would have to come now and say, yes, they did this. We don't need that, my boy. We disagree.
Our next 50 million towards
if you disagree, Olympic if you disagree with them not bidding to host the World Cup, you trash it out and we move on. If you agree, we trash it out and we move on. We don't need to have to come back every minute like we are play politics. Me agree with you.
All right, there we go. All right, second thing now is
because there are good arguments as to why they could have bid to host the World Cup.
Me I say, man, understandable, man, but nobody fight it politically, man.
Yes.
And it's all like that in the do. Because me say me hear things from what I mean, hear come and mention it. So you can't just mention the bad side of the government and not mention. You get what I say?
Yes.
All right. So this thing I know Zidane when me hear you and I agree with what name? Just come off already we're talking about Arsenal a while.
Who is that? Alric?
It's just Alric, yes, man. About the system making we losing to Aston Villa. Rubbish in Zidane. I can't agree with you.
No, man. I said, we could have lost nonetheless, but I didn't like the fact that he brought the striker back into midfield because we struggled with him in midfield before.
All right. Well, I don't know. Yeah. You watch the game, right?
Aston Villa. Yes, I watch every Arsenal game.
You know, see Avers breaking behind the back line about 3 or 4 times.
In that game?
Yes.
No, we're not talking about the attacking part of it, my boss. We're talking about
the defense. What you think now?
No, but
why you talk about it?
No, but we struggle to beat. We are not as good defensive when Havertz is in the midfield with the captain. Because none of them are the defender. They can't tackle to save their life, really.
Zidane, you say, while I agree with you, defending wasn't the problem in that game because I one chance at San Villa.
No, but we could have drawn the game.
It was a mistake.
We could have drawn the game, Nila. My boss would have been 1 point better.
Draw the game, Zidane. So what drawing the game matters if we could have put for the game from the first half.
Man, but it's a balance, my boss. It's a balance. So let me tell you what else
Zidane.
No, but hold on.
With you, you know.
Let me ask you a question. Your rate of ball retention ability in midfield, like when him get the ball, can him put him foot on it, keep it, turn it?
No, I'm not rate it.
Exactly.
You know?
So we don't possess the ball as well with him in the midfield. Also, he's not that type of player.
But where that have to do with you getting
the longer you have the ball, the chance. No, man, the team was unbalanced.
Zidane, I can't agree with you. I say, fine. I agree with you. You know, say he's better off up front. But regardless of which part to put me on the field, if me get my chances, them, me supposed to score them. Do you agree with me?
No? Fine. Yes, I agree.
After that,
I agree. But let me ask you a question. Didn't Havertz get a couple of early chances and missed them yesterday?
Yes.
But what happened? We created way more chances. So you eventually scored. So we never created we never created a floor. We never created enough chances against Aston Villa, my boss. Because in the second half, in the second half, we don't do nothing, my boss.
Okay, cool. Agree with you.
They would have done 90 minutes of football. Yes.
But what I'm saying is, if we had put away our chances in the first half, would that be a different conversation? No. So I totally agree with you. You know, we lost the game in our second half, and it wasn't a lack of defending either. You see the facts. Emery, as you say, which was. I learned Arteta till I learned the game, you know. So I agree with you, say, Arteta get out coaching at the second half in Zidane.
Yes.
But you cannot be a coach for your system in the first half when we could have been 3 or 4 up.
No, you realize he not play about that system there since?
No, man, you mad? You see him system playing in a Wolves game, man. Not tell me that.
No.
See him system. Zidane, I see him system playing a Wolves game.
No, it was Jorginho.
Zidane. Jorginho, which part?
Oh, I was struggling. All right, there you go. So you realize. All right. I'm glad you mentioned it.
Yeah.
How we look versus Wolves versus how we look yesterday versus Chelsea. We don't look way better yesterday.
Yeah, agree, but
exactly.
What's the difference? Zidane, you see the difference in our 2 games them? Second half performance. You know, say even though we are bad Chelsea in our first half yesterday, Jackson are good enough. Chelsea first half yesterday could have finished 1-1, you know. Jackson are good enough. And you know
no, man. We created a whole lot we created about 4 clear-cut chances.
We created a whole lot of chances in a Villa game too.
No, not in the first.
I agree with you.
No, not them clear-cut.
In the first half.
No, not as clear.
Man. Tell me the second half.
No,
man.
Not as clear, man.
No,
we're not creating a clear-cut chance. That was the Astrasad one he missed.
Zidane, just cool, no, man. And it's a 2 different game we are watching. We created enough chance.
It one and I go agree on one until next week.
The team better.
All right.
Eh?
You know, Orville, because me and Zidane not agree. But me, I say, you see Zidane, you see chances, you see goals win matches. I say, we put our chances. You see that same Villa game, Zidane.
And clean sheets avoid defeats.
Trustan, it's an easier chance than the 2
against Villa. I agree.
In a Wolves game,
I agree.
Easier chance. You know that me as somebody for put our chances.
But clean sheets
have the conversation about
clean sheets avoid defeats.
That is true. And goals win your matches.
Right now, if we are drawn, the Villa game would be 1 point ahead of Liverpool. Even if they win
agree with you, Zidane. The only part I agree with you is that the system and putting Havertz in a midfield. Orville, wouldn't you agree, say, regardless which part the coach put up on the field, if you score your goal them, and that's all that matters. Would I put you forward or defend?
May I allow the
two agree with that?
May I allow the 2 of the talk about on the side?
Orville, your turn now. Orville, your turn now. Hear me, I say. What are your predictions for this season? Why are you placing?
City first, Liverpool second. Arsenal to nose Aston Villa for the 3rd spot.
Arsenal for the okay. You remember me talk last year about one goat we have of our country there. You selling it?
No. I haven't not went there. I haven't not went there.
How much I go there? How much you feel go there?
This too close.
I be good now, man.
Yeah, how much you feeling worth you know, like going bigger?
In probably worth one. In probably worth 170 pack, you know. Where you want it?
So what you say? More give Liverpool and City, you know.
What that mean?
Oh,
none of them can finish over Arsenal.
You are saying Arsenal will win the league?
Yes.
Goat versus goat. Me ram it down a country with where Miguel have versus your ram.
Where is it? Come me here with this notion, convince it. Because you were fire, you put in our time about my mind knows Villa for 3rd.
No, man, I pressure you. I can't. No, but you say my big ram against your ram say so if either Liverpool or City win, You lose a money.
You can't want to better than that, man. You
Call me
a player now.
Call me Avi. Yeah, leave your number with
All
the
right.
police.
No, Zidane, don't forget.
Zidane, you know the number. Yeah. No, man, leave your number. You well want to lose that thing in life, man.
Zidane, we are playing too good now. I know you're not too great at the time, but I learn the thing, you know.
What I can do is text me and remind me of your number.
All right. Zidane, now one last thing to Zidane. Why you not bring Nuggets, my G?
No, I have Nuggets. I have Nuggets and Boston in the final. I could very change after that, you know, my boss. So remember, I have them in the final, you know. But I have Boston overall. So when I look at what is going on now in the playoffs, come final time, I have another opportunity to say, listen, you're sticking with Boston or you're going with them. So,
all right, hear me as a quick time, I hear the team coming. You know, so I'm not too follow basketball now, but you see, facts say, at them, at the owner, they own Arsenal, that's all we need to know. More money in our coffers. Yeah, man, more money in our coffers, man, that means, you get them, I come from, same thing with LA Rams. We don't follow American football, but Mungo one knows that Arsenal owner own them, and more money in our coffers to me. Means some team I get bigger ball.
All right, cool. All right, boss.
All right,
yeah, man. All right, hold cool. Big up. Text me.
All right,
cool.
Yeah, man, cool.
All right, we'll take a break. We're coming back.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
The basketball finals are here, and this is your chance to go balling with us. Catch this chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to Game 3 and 4 of the basketball finals. Just spend Jamaican $45,000 or more on your Scotiabank MasterCard credit card, and you and a guest could be courtside at the finals with US $1,000 spending money. Promotion ends May 16, 2024. Draw date May 27, 2024. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act, Jamaica.
Your journey to good health can be quite an adventure with many twists and turns. However, taking your medication as prescribed will help you rise above obstacles that challenge your health. Begin your health journey today. May it be filled with joy and laughter. And to make your health journey safer and easier, use your NHF card to help fill your prescription. Get on the road to good health with each dose every day.
A message from the National Health Fund, your partner for a healthier you.
Sheena Power Talk, make you start to walk.
Get your aunties, get your uncles, get your brothers and your sisters, gather the girls, gather the boys. Sheena Lynn Hansen is on your radio with Power Talk, motivation, inspiration, and empowerment. Tune in every Tuesday at 11:15 a.m. It's a Power Talk and a Power Connection. Power up your spirit, man, with Power Talk. This is your Damascus Road encounter. Come and experience a mighty move of God right here on Power Talk.
Sheena Power Talk.
Get ready to score big with Just Bet at SportsMax this UEFA Champions League season. Bet $1,500 or more from March 1st to June 1st, 2024, online or in-store for your chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to the UEFA Champions League finals in London. Plus, weekly prizes like earpods and gaming vouchers, iPhone, Samsung Galaxy S23s, and so much more. Sign up today at supremegames.com and get in on the action. Just Bet. Your game, your passion. Conditions apply. Follow Just Bet JA on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Must be 18 years or older to play. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you now to put your hands together and welcome the man who has contributed vastly to my legacy in the world of sports broadcasting. Welcome, St. J.
Orville?
Yes, sir.
Good day, Mr. Zidane.
Good day, St. Diego.
And yes, Orville, you need not put my name on your monument. You just need to say, I was cultured, I was coached, I was trained, by
yeah, man, you contributed to my legacy.
Yeah, man, that's all. A little mannerism and decency was taught by. Yeah. That's how my uncle was, him go Jago and him come home and teach my mother, who didn't go to that school, All he learned at the school. So it's coming like she was a Jago girl, even though she never passed the primary education thing. I like I shouldn't say like. I've taken a note of the dart that Hulk Hogan threw at the beginning at correctional, really government funding sporting programs. Bottlenecks to the JFF, to the football Premier League people, Mr. Hill and all of those. I understand there was a little confusion, in the last round of matches at Savannah Park.
Yes.
It's the time. The fewer the outlets you have, the tighter the security, the more you're able to secure them and things. So I see why they would want to open up too many gates and all of that. But one thing that crossed my mind though, and they need to be wary of this, because I understand I start a black market, and I don't want to mash up the man thing, but I understand that I like a black market thing that start flourish.
In terms of tickets.
Right.
Scalpers.
Right. And it's not far-fetched to think that a man can deliberately create confusion, chaos, in order to enhance his black market thing, So the man who might be bungling up the place, not necessarily trying to get a ticket. He might just be preventing others from getting it.
So that him friend them can sell.
Yes, man. And that's how pickpockets operate, They thrive in confusion, in chaos,
Yes.
So I don't know if you can do too much about that, Because hustling and
I talked to Chris Williams last night, and he was assuring the public that kind of thing will be vastly improved come Monday night.
Yeah,
and this Monday it's 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock are the start time.
Yeah, he was even suggesting that 5 may be later, because he said one of the problems was the congestion of traffic.
Yeah, it's tough, man. At 5 o'clock
with people where we're not coming at the park with us a travel that South Camp Road.
Yes,
and him said they might think about putting the first
6 and 8:30, 6 and 8:30,
and the other one
8:30. Yeah. Me agree with that.
Which would have been better for me, because that evening traffic, if have 10,000 people are coming to Savannah Park in peak.
Tough.
What you call it now? Peak work hour. So it probably will pose some challenges, unless you have police out on the road itself now.
All the best to the participating teams. My favorite is of course Tivoli.
Yeah.
But yes, I hope Tivoli gets through. Jockey, and this is I must say, big up to some callers, people like Shipping Port, Metro, Buck Food, and Miami Bay. I really admire Miami Bay of late.
Yeah.
Well, not of late. I've good regard for Miami Bay. And great minds like Jerry Small and Kevin O'Brien, who do a lot for Jamaica, and Mark Nita in sports. Mark Nita is I don't know if people are taking note of the things, his utterances. Mark is really on the right track.
What has he said that you like?
His last thing was about the management of the Cricket Association.
Oh.
Samantha Fletcher, a jockey, she was suspended for 25 days. It was later reduced to 20 days. This is from last year. Like the fourth event on the 4th February 4, she was riding Ghana Negril, and people like Sir P and X Factor and Mama B.
No, that is it. We haven't heard from Mr. P for a while. I know if him good.
Yeah, man, Mr. P. And say, I love hearing from Mr. P and Rollington Town.
You're right. It's quite a number of weeks now we haven't heard from Sir P.
Mr. P.
That's why I tell you, say, the program need I'm the good thing that was spur me for call, because sometimes I leave a cricket to Rollington Town. I don't hear Rollington Town, I don't hear Sir P.
Yeah.
So it's like my sort of people, I hear Metro still, but, getting extinct. So, I don't know. But Samantha Fletcher, she was suspended, not riding Ghana Negril, not riding to the fullest. The case has been in court. And matter of fact, there's a hearing today. And the attorney representing Samantha is Douglas Thompson. And interestingly, Orville And Zidane. Douglas Thompson, in 1974, I was fortunate enough to be a captain of a football team, under 16 Jago football team, with Dougie on the team, with Hubert Lawrence on the team, God bless his soul, and with Maurice McNaughton, who is the head of Mona School of Business. We all know about Hubert.
Yeah.
And Dougie is an esteemed, illustrious lawyer. So you see the people where I lead, Orville.
Yes, man.
So even though I'm a fly on the wall, you know.
Yeah.
I rub shoulders with illustrious people. I hope Dougie get to, have a good day in court today.
That's why it had to take a man like you to contribute to my legacies.
I tell you, I'll go more into that next day. But yes, I hope we Dougie the best today. Yeah. I think she served most of the time already, but again, we'll come back to good name, Orville, For her good name, she still have it before the courts to clear up her thing,
yes.
for the records. And interestingly, Douglas Thompson, I always said Dougie and myself, perhaps were the two best players in Jamaica who never played Manning Cup,
Yeah.
Yes, man. It's for a number of reasons, but one of them is Muggy Graham always said about the whole scale recruitment. During our time, there was a lot of recruitment. And in the 70s, Manning Cup was at its most competitive in its history. Remember in 71, Jeffrey Mordecai win with Wolmers?
I don't remember these things.
Yeah, well, by 74, JC win with Martin Woodstock. And that people said that's the best JC team ever. You see the Junior Fleming team and the Alex Marshall and Georges. But yeah, man, that JC 74 team with Martin Woodstock, Luke Whitney and all of that, people have it as their best ever. Some people have it as the best schoolboy team ever. The KC team in 75. You notice how every year a different team I win? KC in 75 with Daddy Grant. And that is my favorite link man in Jamaica link man all time. Not to turn in, Juicy Bell. There was, yes, Dougie Bell, Daddy Grant, Noel Rod, people like that on the KC 75 team. Bally Reid, their 100-meter sprinter, them put him on the left wing. By 76, Tivoli won the 76 with an Indian guy named Alfonso Williams. Talented, skillful, great. Mash up Manning Cup that year. By 77, it's Calabar win. That Calabar team where Lenny Hyde, Clarendon College did get them as a 4-1.
Yes.
And by 78, I think I might have been Sampadon. I'm not looking at the YouTube. I'm speaking from memory, so I might be wrong there. But I think Thomas McLean and Errol Blake, the man they played 78. And 79 could have been Excelsior. So every year, that period, that 10-year span, was the most competitive. And that's the time when was really Dougie Thompson went on to play Division 1 football for Black Lions in St. Catherine. He was a top defender, for Black Lion. So yes, he was a nice footballer. But that's how life is still,
Yeah.
And he was also a member of the track team. He was a top sprinter at Jago. So when people say them buck up man at champs, I could have been Dougie Thompson them buck up. Because of some detail which I'll go into next time. I didn't actually, Grace, I've never touched the stadium grass, I go champs and I go what you call it? Relays and football, Manning Cup. Because then all Manning Cup matches are played at stadium in Orville.
All are just the
every single one.
Really?
Every Manning Cup match at stadium in the 70s.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yes, man. So when I say I never touched stadium grass, not even from
I hear of games being played at Savannah Park in Tandy as well.
Yeah, there was Savannah before, but like if there are years when they have in the 70s, in fact, I think Savannah came in later. Even though Savannah was earlier, like when Georges used to play, when man like in the 60s, I think Savannah was involved. Yeah, Savannah was on and off, but exclusively in the 70s. Every Manning Cup match plays at National Stadium. And then we have about 12 or so teams in the Manning Cup, or 14 maybe, Okay. But so no, I've never touched stadium. I even see a cricket match at stadium with Imran Khan.
All right, sir.
You remember that match there?
One night match?
Yes, it was an evening into the night. Yes, it was a limited over match. I think they laid out a carpet for the pitch and things. Manabak, I think, is the only match ever played at the National Stadium. Almost certain I was there because, I remember being in that northwest side of the stadium at the bleachers. Yeah, I was there, yes. Yeah. But no, it wasn't me, as Shaggy would say, running on a stadium track. I wish I did.
All right, boss.
In fact, that's one of my greatest regrets in life, not playing Manning Cup football.
All right, thanks for your continued contribution to my legacy, sir.
No problem.
And I don't know what I would have been doing without you.
No problem, Orville.
We'll take a break. We'll be back. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Former Argentina international Carlos Tevez has been admitted to hospital after suffering from chest pains. Tevez was taken to hospital in Buenos Aires on Tuesday and will remain until their medical tests are completed. The 40-year-old former Manchester United, Manchester City, and West Ham striker is now the head coach of Argentina top-flight side, Independiente. Tevez, who won 76 caps for Argentina between 2004 and 2015, took over as Independiente boss in August 2023. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
The 2024 Road to the Triple Crown finale takes center stage in May. The 4th running of the Portmore Grade 2, Saturday, May 4. And the 4th running of the Kingston Grade 2, Sunday, May 5. Will we have a 2024 Triple Crown contender? Find out only at Caymanas Park, the home of the finest thoroughbreds in the Caribbean. See you at the races.
New online ordering that we're talking about. Easy KFC, make it easy for you. Order your favorite meals, click on your done at KFCJamaica.com. Easy KFC, save yourself time. Order online, you skip the line. Easy KFC. Enjoying KFC just got easier with Easy KFC. Now you can order KFC online at KFCJamaica.com or order through WhatsApp at 876-3332 KFC. Easy KFC, it's finger licking good. Easy KFC.
Mindset Conference 2024, the Gospel Edition, Monday to Wednesday, May 20 to 22, at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. Join us for dinner, workshops, panel discussions, praise and worship, and concert every night. Mindset Conference. For more info, mindsetconference.org. Get your tickets now.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online. I'm seeing Dave. Dave.
Yeah, man, Wagwan.
How are you doing, Dave?
Not bad. Just in to make a quick point.
Yeah.
Listen to the conversations. I formed an opinion that might seem controversial, but it's really not. Because, Orville, I agree with you that for the teams to be successful, passion is needed. But I also agree with Dwight Chatu that administration has a huge part to play or can make a huge difference in creating passion.
But that was not the argument.
That's not his argument?
Our argument is that in order for a team to be competing at the world level for titles, to be the best in the world, as in West Indies coming back to being the best team in the world, administration can play only so much a part. I know.
Okay, right. So I am disagreeing with that. I think administration can play a huge part.
You think given the best administrators in the world, the West Indies can come back to being the best team in the world?
Yes.
Okay.
And what that comes down to is marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, man. Marketing. I want to remind you guys. You remember in the
how long a period would you give the best marketing team in the world, with the best cricket administrators in the world, to make the West Indies the #1 test?
Maybe about 7 to 10 years.
7 to 10 years.
Yeah, 7 to 10 years. All right. Can you remember in the 90s, when CVM just started showing basketball?
Yeah, man.
You remember the impact it had on Jamaica? There are certain places.
Stop. Let me make the argument again. I am talking in the context of making your team the best in the world.
Yeah, man. I'm just
no, Dave. I'm gonna
starting somewhere, but you're not allowing me to.
No, man. Don't talk about CVM make basketball popular in Jamaica. Jamaica probably ranked 57 in the world. The 18 of the world. So, no, man. Don't give me that example.
Just not feel like. Allow me to just quickly make the point. All right. I believe that if you have these things in front of the youngsters, the 3-year-old, the 4-year-olds, having the cricket, bringing it to them even at the prep school.
Is it more cricket in front of the youngsters now?
Consistently showing them these things. Put it on free-to-air TV.
And the 3- and 4-year-old youngsters will take 7 and 10 years to be the best in the world.
Orville, we are starting somewhere.
No, but given the remember, as you may ask what time frame we are talking about, you know. I said 7 to 10 years. And now you are talking about 3 and 4 years.
No, Jesus. But Orville, it doesn't mean that we are going to ignore the 8 and 9 and 10-year-olds.
No, give me an example of what administrators can do. And marketers, hold on.
I just did.
No, but me not done the question. I'm a brilliant interviewer, you know. Here's the question. Tell me what administrators and marketers can do to make West Indies the #1 test team in the world in 7 years. At that more you tell me, you know.
I said 7 to 10
7 to 10 years. Tell me.
7 to 10 years.
Tell me what could they do?
All right.
Yes.
Listen.
Everything else where you say is beside the point.
A good interviewer listens well also, not just speaks. Good. All right. Marketing is one of the biggest ways to promote passion. How are you going to do it? You're going to constantly have it in their faces. You're going to put it in the schools. You're going to increase the prize monies. You're going to do things to constantly have it in their faces.
And that will make us the #1 team in 10 years in the world?
Allow me to talk.
No, man, but everything else you're saying is not within the confines of 7 to 10 years.
What that will do, Orville, it will have more people put in effort there. Remember, the skill is something that is developed, you know.
7 to 10 years, Dave. Tell me what they can do to make West Indies the best in the world in 7 to 10 years. Everything you're saying is speaking. Beside that, you're not answering the question, you know. You could have talked to the school pitney them till you're weak. That's at a school pitney and not when in 7 years can beat Australia, my boss. You could have talked to them youth that we are playing Senior Cup till them weak in 7 years.
Talking, Orville.
You could have market cricket till little more. I'm not saying that it won't have an effect, you know, but not in 7 to 10 years.
No, but that's a matter of opinion.
Western is now going to be the best in the world in 7 to 10 years.
Hold on.
As a result of what administrators do.
I'm gonna close with one thing. It's not a sporting point, but I'm gonna close with it. Right? A couple decades ago, Hollywood said they are going to make sure that our generation, me and you generation, Orville, is the last generation that was homophobic in the world. Yeah, and they started putting little scenes of things in movies. Today, Jamaica is not even homophobic.
Which year you said that?
Huh?
Which year you said?
I think it was about 2 decades ago. 2 decades ago.
2 decades ago.
I am saying to
How does that fit into your 7-year argument, Oba?
I'm saying to you.
This is a very poor call, Dave, man.
Huh?
You know what is that?
No, anybody disagrees?
No, I'm asking you.
No. Hold on. First, get one thing straight. Michelle, it's not about agreeing with your design.
No, but I'm trying to get you to...
Allow me to speak, no? It's not about agreeing or getting your design. Zidane, you agree with my point. That don't really matter to me. I call to put my point forward. You know, I agree with it.
But Dave, here's what I'm trying. I am trying to get you to reason along. No, because the two we are going to talk. I'm trying to get you to back up your own statement where you make 7 to 10 years. And you tell me about 2 decades. You tell me about 3 or 4 year old. You're not defending the thesis statement that you just made. Back up your argument, Dave. What can administrators do that will make West Indies...
For the 100th time, keep it, do whatever it is to put it in the faces of youngsters so people will want to be playing the game more. By consistently playing the game more, their skills will develop and the passion will return.
In 7 years, Dave.
Consistently keep it in front of them. Yes. It can,
in front of who?
I'm not saying they would win in 7 years, but they could be at least competitive.
But Dave, I was talking about being the best in the world. So you're talking about being competitive. Of course, we are competitive. In 10 years, we can. But West Indies cricket, if we are the best in the world in 10 years, it's not because of what administrators are going to be doing. We can't tell you that. Or maybe 20%. Largely, my boss, I know that are going to make the best team in the world. You think JFF can do not make be the #1 football team in the world in 7 years? Are you crazy? Stop it, man. You think Trinidad can do nothing down at Trinidad to make them be the best hockey playing nation in the world in 7 years? Man, don't stop it, man.
I said 7 to 10 years.
7 to 10 years, we're not going to be better than the USA in basketball, no matter who we have a lead with.
And 7 years.
All right, Dave.
If we take every 10 years, if we go into the schools and we are taking all the 10-year-olds and consistently working on their skills,
they are going to be good.
Them interest in it. How can you definitively say it cannot work?
I never said that, Dave.
You know, but you can say
Dave,
you don't agree with
Dave,
me.
Listen,
but you cannot
Dave,
say
stop
that you
telling lies on me on the radio. Me never say it won't improve them.
It cannot work.
I never said that, sir. Stop doing it, sir. I never said it can't work.
You said it wouldn't happen.
I never said that.
Happen. And I am saying to you,
it won't make us the best in the world. Dave, me never say it can't work, you know. I'm saying nothing you can do in 7 to 10 years going to make Jamaica a better basketball country than the USA. Not in 7 and 10 years, boss. We're not going to produce the kind of talent where the USA have by what administration doing in 7 to 10 years. That will be better than the US. Won't happen.
Can we be significantly better in 7 to 10 years? With that?
Yes.
Let's notice the word significantly better.
Dave. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So if we're 19 of the world in a basketball now, we can move, you know, top one at a time under reggae boys, you know, we were top 13 of the world, you know, for a brief spell. But with all of the work what Captain Burrell did do, the best we were was number 28 in the world ranking.
So the long
you know what we would have to do if we can't compete with Brazil and Argentina, my boss?
Orville. So
you think 7 and 10 years?
Short of it is that administrators can significantly transform a team from one stage to the other. All right.
Sure.
So let's meet midway. Even if we're not at #1 in 7 to 10 years, we can significantly improve. Maybe within 2 decades, maybe within the top 2, 3.
Better argument.
And that is what I'm saying.
No man, if that you say better argument. When your argument good, it good. Because in 2 decades or in a decade and a half and them thing there may be a groundswell of passion for the thing. But 7 years, we're not going to beat Argentina in a football.
However, do you know, for that to happen, administrators who come after the one who start to maintain what is happening, do you know?
Yeah.
And that is another thing. You understand?
Dave,
maintaining what is happening.
The reason why international teams dominate sport. When I talk about a man, we go on with a little one thing every now and again.
Or shocker man and
surprise a man. The reasons why international teams are dominant over time is not because of which administration, because administrations change over time. Do you understand me, my boss?
All right. But
do you understand that?
Though, that the administrators need to maintain what is happening to keep the pattern going.
Yes.
Right.
Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you, Dave. Jamaica has had a tradition of great sprinting from in the 1940s and 50s till now. It is not because of the J3's presidents them over the years. That bigger than them, Dave.
Agree.
Good. Jamaica has produced world cricketers over the years. It is not because of the administrators over the years, Dave.
It doesn't mean, Orville, that administrators cannot come
I'm
in
not
and
saying,
change
Dave.
that.
I'm talking
So
world.
I agree with you on that,
I'm talking world beaters and world teams. Usain Bolt is not a product of the J3s. Michael Holding and Jeffrey Dujan are not products of the JCA. Who else we have?
I agree with that also.
No
All
credit.
I'm saying is,
administration
I
for
felt
great
like
talent like them.
was just totally negated.
No,
and I'm disagreeing with that because I believe
we never negate the point. We were talking in the context of being the best in the world or challenging to be the best in the world. Administration can't carry this over.
Yeah, man, they can't carry them, man.
They can't carry it. They can't make you start on that journey. But to reach this up, bigger than administration.
They can't carry them, man. They can't carry them.
Stop the rubbish, yeah.
Anyway, we are run back.
All right, thanks for the call, Diego. I haven't heard from you in a little while.
Big up
yourself.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, good. We'll take a break. Coming back.
The 2024 Road to the Triple Crown finale takes center stage in May. The fourth running of the Fort Worth Grade 2, Saturday, May 4. And the fourth running of the Kingston Grade 2, Sunday, May 5. Will we have a 2024 Triple Crown contender? Find out only at Caymanas Park, the home of the finest thoroughbreds in the Caribbean. See you at the races.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so I don't know why Dave was arguing something women are arguing. Of course, administrations make a difference, but within the context of beating the world, the teams them will dominate world sport across federation, across administrations. So the man who was at the helm when Brazil win World Cup in 1958 was not the man at the helm when Brazil win World Cup in 1994. That is 40 years apart. Same country, different as administrations. It means that is not an administration thing. When West Indies were dominant in world cricket in the 70s, was not the same man who make world cricket West Indies was dominant necessarily in the 80s and sometimes in the 90s. The man who was presiding when Sobers and Worrell them and George Headley them is not the same man in the 80s, but we were still producing world people. So it's not administrators. Jamaica were producing world sprinters and took 400-meter runner from 1952, and we are still doing it now in 2024. That is not who is at the helm of the J3s. We're not going to learn this something, man. I don't know who is in charge of the USA basketball, and not them make USA are the best, arguably the best basketball team in the world. Why no we're not going to learn, man. Stop and now we don't know back. Grade 1 reasoning, sir. It is public passion. What these administrators do when the passion is that high in these countries is to channel that passion. Their work now becomes much easier because the passion is there, the people them love it, and now you put some kind of leadership to it. And that happening to people, and that passion come before them something they want to attack. You understand? So Jamaica already have a passion for sprinting. We see it at champs. Now the J3s are the finishing touches and may help win titles. Argentina, Brazil, them country. See? The Chinese, them bad pan gymnastics, and they sitting there are ready. And table tennis, them. Administrators now come in and can help you to move from one level to the level. But if there's no national passion, there's no international domination. Administrators are like the icing on the proverbial cake. Learn. Sure. Next track. Oh, this is now Yaba time. And Yaba music is brought to you by Yaba. Of course, by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. Good time the Yaba music I come because someone need to just chill out and learn, man. I know it's tough too much, man. Second song selection, tomorrow night, Anne-Marie. Number 4 on the Yaba album.
Tomorrow night will be your night for loving. Yes, tomorrow night will be our night for love. I'll hold you close and tell you that I love you. I love you. You'll hold me tight and tell me you are mine. Tomorrow night, I'll hold you close, my darling. And squeeze you tight and tell you of my love. Yes, tomorrow night will be our night together. Tomorrow night will be our time for love. Tonight it's just a dance, a touch of less romance to follow. Pretending we're just friends until we meet again tomorrow. Tonight it's just a dance, a touch of glass romance to follow. Pretending we're just friends until we meet again tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be our night for loving. Yes, tomorrow night will be our time for love. And so tonight I'll hold you and I'll lose you. But tomorrow night.
Why I have some, well, big up to Yaba Music and the Tomorrow Night Anne-Marie tune. One nice little one. Like I said, boy, the days don't feel the same without the Yaba selection. It's almost part of the show. It gives us all the time to reflect, calm down, cool down. Even let me say it again. No country that dominates a sport in the world, who are consistently among the best in a sport in the world. In those countries, what makes them the best are constantly competing for the best. That is more about passion in them country than whoever is the administrators. You have to be at grade 1 level not to understand that. Sorry.
I don't understand why that's
the reason why. Tell me the best hockey country in the world. Whichever is the number 1 hockey country in the world. Their number 1 status or their fact that they are always competing for the number 1 status would have gone across more than one administration. It's not necessarily, if you take those same hockey administrations and bring them to Jamaica hockey will not be nowhere near number 1 in the world. What's hard about that to understand? I don't get it. The top table tennis team in the world, country in the world, make us say China. If you take the president of the Table Tennis Association of China and give him 7 years in Jamaica, if you believe that in 7 years, with the top administrators them in Jamaica now will be the top table tennis team in the world, then you don't need a head exam. I mean, not about a little one-off floops thing. Me attack constant dominating. No serious sport can play like that unless I 8 people that play the sport. No popular world sport where people are challenged for titles. Consistent is mainly about administrators. That is a joke. Not at all. Sure. Yeah. Rollington top.
Hello?
Where you say?
How you do, man?
Me there I try
why
school somewhere.
You still are trying to instill that not them, man.
Them head tough, man.
Passion is when you go country and you see some youth play on the side of a hill.
Yeah.
The ground is not flat. If you drop the ball on the ground, the ball roll away.
Sure.
And then play a perfect cricket match.
You know the question that me really want to ask them, Rollington, is it administrators or passion that build superstars? Forget the teams now. Because
passion is
great teams are usually comprised of great players, you know. No one man them tell me for administration build great players or for passion build great players. Pele, you think of the Brazilian Federation make Pele name Pele, my boss?
Passion is the biggest.
Pele was playing football, him take him father socks and make a football with him a 5. And him father, I look on the line outside and wonder, when me socks them there?
Passion is the beginning.
And when him look on him bed, and the Pele bed, I'm socks them, the boy I use make football. And the father could have beat him. You know?
Exactly.
The father said, since you so passionate about football, me buy your ball, Richard. How you think Tiger Woods became Tiger Woods? You think of the USA Golf Association? No. You think Serena and her sister become more? You think of the tennis association? A passion from them youth.
Indeed.
You know nothing for do with that. Oh, you think Michael Jordan became Michael Jordan? You think because of the US basketball? It is passion that makes stars from them youth.
I'm saying that other things don't help you.
But that is the main thing. The youth them passionate, grow great in the something.
Develop. You can
and
develop.
then now when they're already great now,
exactly.
Administration put on the little finishing.
You give them a good ground.
What did you say have to do with Michael Holding and Dujan being cricketers when I'm 14?
Exactly. All you have to do is find a good ground and give them in.
Can't believe them. No one basic argument that you tell me say administration have to do more with the building of star players than the passion with the youth them have.
Must have that. If they don't
that's the whole of the thing, man. And then if you even want to say 80-20, take the 20. But major reasons why youth, why 8-year-old youths become 18-year-old stars. A passion for this something.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, come on.
Yeah, man, I'm here. I understand that Liverpool is trailing 1-0 at halftime against Everton.
What?
Liverpool is trailing 1-0 at halftime against Everton. That's what I'm
a lot of people don't like hearing that. Yes, Zidane. Yes. Don't leave the Celtics, you know.
Don't leave them.
Don't leave them an inch.
Yeah, you know what I noticed with the Celtics the other night? They had 6 people with 20 plus points, you know, or double-digit points. You know.
Yeah. Per single, White.
6 people with double-digit points, and I've always heard them say at the deepest squad.
I think it's their year.
Yeah.
Dangerous team.
Yeah, man. They have gone through a lot, you know. They have gone to the finals, lost in conference finals. Everything has happened. So I think they know of a bona fide third scorer, Porzingis, who can constantly get you 18-20 points in the playoffs. So yeah, man. And they have Drew Holiday, who's a pretty good perimeter defender. So they are even better at the perimeter defensively now. It's a solid team in my opinion.
I like the way Drew Holiday defend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, Orville.
Yes.
Back to you now. I was noticing something the other day.
Yes.
Several board members reportedly rejected recommendations from the Webby governance report done by Jamaican Senator Don Webby recently. The report was commissioned to help, improve West Indies cricket.
Yeah.
But what I do understand, Orville, is that what I do, the board members that they say reject these reports.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're looking at what has happened in cricket in Jamaica over the last year.
Meaning what?
Meaning that they're tying Mr. Webby's report with that.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is that we all know that things haven't been pretty where cricket is concerned in Jamaica.
Yeah.
We have lost the opportunities for various games and to move along. The rest of the Caribbean has gone along. Now, when Don Webby makes a report, I can't say where or what he could have put in that report that would create this kind of, even Shallow himself said that he was disappointed with the results.
I'm not sure. Disappointed with what results?
The results from the board members.
When them said they don't want the report?
Them don't want it. Oh. In other words, they reject most sides.
So why would they automatically have to follow any report from anybody at all?
Well, put it this way. You know, when you ask people like Mr. Webby for a report.
Did they ask him to submit a report?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what this is about.
Anyway, I want you to check it out and see what you can pick up on that, because I wouldn't mind knowing why the report was so rejected. Just like that.
When was this report?
This report was done recently, man. And when Charles says that he's disappointed with the fact that these board members just reject the report.
All right, Rollington, we have to leave it here. Leave it here, my boss. Some people were saying they weren't hearing from you for a little while. You good?
Yeah, man. Mr. About still, but in order to be relevant on this program, you have to be doing something that I don't bother with that.
Yeah, I feel I cost the host. Just say it straight. All right. All right, we know what you mean, Rollington. Exactly. Keep being Rollington.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big up.
All right.
Good.
All right, we'll take another break. We're coming.
The 2024 Road to the Triple Crown finale takes center stage in May. The fourth running of the Portmore Grade 2, Saturday, May 4. And the fourth running of the Kingston Grade 2, Sunday, May 5. Will we have a 2024 Triple Crown contender? Find out only at Caymanas Park, the home of the finest thoroughbreds in the Caribbean. See you at the races.
The basketball finals are here, and this is your chance to go balling with us. Catch this chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to Game 3 and 4 of the basketball finals. Just spend Jamaican $45,000 or more on your Scotiabank MasterCard credit card, and you and a guest could be courtside at the finals with US $1,000 spending money. Promotion ends May 16, 2024. Draw date May 27, 2024. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act, Jamaica.
New online ordering that we're talking about. Easy KFC, make it easy for you. Order your favorite meals, click on your done at KFCJamaica.com. Easy KFC, save yourself time. Order online, you skip the line. Easy KFC. Enjoying KFC just got easier with Easy KFC. Now you can order KFC online at KFCJamaica.com or order through WhatsApp at 876-3332. KFC. Easy KFC, it's finger licking good. Easy KFC.
Sheena Power Talk, make you start to walk.
Get your aunties, get your uncles, get your brothers and your sisters, gather the girls, gather the boys. Sheena Lynn Hansen is on your radio with Power Talk, motivation, inspiration, and empowerment. Tune in every Tuesday at 11:15 a.m. It's a Power Talk and a Power Connection. Power up your spirit, man, with Power Talk. This is your Damascus Road encounter. Come and experience a mighty move of God right here on Power Talk.
Sheena Power Talk.
Yabba's Jack Children album, written and produced by Tony Steins, CEO. Yabba music is available on all platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Apple, TikTok, Snapchat. Listen in on KLAS every Wednesday and Friday during the sports desk at 3 p.m. for the featured song from the Jack Children album. A must for your playlist.
Your taxes hold.
Property owners, let's get digital. Property taxes for 2024-25 are due April 1. Payments can be made by April 30 in full, half-yearly, or quarterly installments. Pay using these options online at jamaicatax.gov.jm, the TAJ mobile app, the mobile tax collection unit, NCB online banking, and Scotia online and mobile app. Call 888 Tax Help. That's 888-429-4357, or visit jamaicatax.gov.jm for details.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Hey, I have somebody in the phone now. I won't call him name because it's a brethren. I'm a brethren still. Who is trying to tell me that Tiger Woods, his father, tried to get Tiger Woods to play every sport. And Tiger Woods just got passionate for golf. I don't even know what is the point of that story because it doesn't change the argument that international dominance is more about international passion or about national passion than administrative competence. Administrative competence is the icing on the cake. It's like what makes a student bright. The home plays a far greater role in bright students than school. Is that me I talk about? You know, if you're not 99% of the people in my school were bright, them bright from them daddy yard. If your yard environment, if you're dunce at your yard, chances are you go dunce when you go to school. High school me attack. It is not high school that makes people bright people. You're bright before you start high school. You understand what I said to you now? Your pre-high school years are more responsible for you being bright in high school than the school principal and the teachers at high school. Them put the icing on the cake and bright already. If they, you agree with me or you not agree?
Me agree with them, man, 100%.
Show me a youth in a grade 6 and grade 5 in a primary school. And I can tell you how I'm going to do in high school most of the time. If you're done this, so you're God, you're supper, the principal could have good like goal. And the teacher, them will teach you by high school. Anyway, what we do now? We go to our text. Dr. Watson. Dr. Watson, how are you doing, sir?
Yeah, well done.
Yes, sir.
Is the same way if you show me a little cricketer where these 12, 13, 14 or 15, I'm likely to say whether I can go far in the game.
Yeah, me agree with you, but it's not the JCA going to determine if him bright. If him can bat.
But all right, sure. When you say management, what we mean, Orville? Because, for example, I can understand that management of a team in the short term will not be a determining factor how well a team does. Although it takes management to facilitate the team performing well.
At what level we at?
Whichever level.
Doc, I'm not talking about a team performing well. Listen to my argument.
Mm-hmm.
For a team to be a dominant factor at the internet, for a country, I'm not about a one team because teams change. Countries reign remains. For a country, COUNTRY, to be dominant in our sport over an extended period, that is more about the passion for the sport in that country than about the quality of the
and generally those countries also have good youth development programs.
That is passion, Doc. Why you think we don't have no good development hockey program in Jamaica? Why you think we don't have no good
stop the show.
Volleyball.
What I want to do. Sure. I want to because you see management, we can think of management in terms of managing a group of players or a team or a squad. We can think of the short-term and long-term objectives of a management program. For example, if you change the personnel, the JSF, for example, if they have the right programs to expose football from an early age coming right up, when you change the personnel and even sometimes change the quality of the quality of people who manage a team, if you have the programs in place, it won't necessarily stop the development of the sports, And a lot of these countries, they have formal and informal structures that stimulate the development of their sports.
Doc, here's my thesis.
Like, for example, let me say something. Like, for example, when I was a youth, I was exposed a lot to cricket. I was exposed to cricket, to football, to track and field, all of those. But when I was a youngster and being exposed to these games, I must agree that we weren't exposed to them through formal structures. But because those informal structures don't exist anymore, we have to use the formal structures to expose people to the different activities. If not, they are going to die.
You and I are arguing two different things. Listen to my
I know, because I'm not arguing what you're arguing. That's why I'm telling you that you need to come back and let's discuss what I want to discuss.
Oh, so you're not challenging my argument. You're creating a different argument.
Because, look, I have no doubt that passion is important in any sport. But what I'm saying is that because the informal structures don't exist anymore to expose people to the different sports, we have to use formal structures
Agree.
to do it.
Agree.
And I think that is where long-term management programs from the different associations can impact on the game.
Agree.
Because I don't expect that if you get mediocre players, you're going to give them a genius management team and they are going to do well. It's not going to happen.
Agreed.
That's why I say you have to define what we are thinking of when we say management. Because the management of a team is different from the management of a program, which in turn, for example, for cricket, I think 7 years, as the caller before said, 7 years we could get back on the top. I don't think cricket in the Caribbean can get back to the top of the pile in 7 years.
That's agreed.
Because the base of the game does not exist anymore. So we have to establish formal structures to expose people to the game. And then maybe when the generation of maybe 6 or 7 years will reach to the top, we can be back at the top of the pile. I don't think that is long term, short term. That's really the thing. And management, the management in terms of from an institutional standpoint can make a difference when they impact the base of the game.
Here's what I'm trying to get you to understand. What is more important in creating bright students? Yard or school?
I understand that.
No, but you're not telling me which one you said.
No, I know. My mother was the one who taught me to read.
So, Doc Ansano, I'm asking you, your yard is more important than any high school?
Even when you're going into high school to perform well at high school, your yard is still important because they are the ones who have to make sure that.
So we agree.
Your parents are the ones who have to make sure that your mentors have to make sure that.
So I'm saying it is not the quality of a high school. The quality of the high school administration plays a far less significant role in creating bright people than where the youth are come from before they reach high school.
Yeah, and it applies to sports.
It applies to everything. So I'm saying that where the youth are come from in terms of sports is far more important than the administrators will run into in terms of making them a star.
My thing is that the administration can facilitate the exposure, coaching, things like those from a very early age and impact on the quality of players that come out at the end of the tube at the professional level. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
I'm not saying that management programs are going to make geniuses of mediocre products. But what I'm saying is that if the management impact on the exposure early and creates the players from very early, then 10, 15, 20 years down the road, then you see those good players coming out of the conveyor belt. That's what I'm saying.
Agreed.
I'm not saying what I don't think you can just put in a big management team in the JFF and all of a sudden in 3 years' time we become number one. It's not going to happen. For more than one reason, it's not going to happen. First thing, we don't have the population size to compete with these other countries and so on.
Yeah. All right, Doc.
So we would not have the amount of players, and that's one of the problems we're having in our look. You see this thing that is affecting cricket in terms of the number of players falling off. Zidane alluded to it a few programs ago when he said that is not just cricket alone losing kids to games and iPads and laptops and so on. All of the sports are doing it, and all of the sports need to find a way to engage our youth when they're very young and have development programs. So engage them and develop them. Because it's not only them cricket alone losing because we're not exposing younger people. Especially, for example, in the urban areas, a lot of people are exposed to football. In the rural areas, a lot of people are not exposed to football. A lot of the rural Dakota Cup teams have urban players as their main players in their programs in the country.
Yes.
So it's not like you even have this amount of players in the country areas. They are not there, so that's why you find, for example, even my team. My team has a lot of Kingston players, and the thing is that you just don't have enough players in the rural areas because the sports, people are not playing the games as they used to in the past.
All right, Doc. Yes, indeed.
All right, cool.
That's Dr. Watson.
You made a point earlier about in terms of superstars.
Yeah.
But you ever wonder when you're talking about the very best players in the history of the sport?
Yeah.
Football, for example, my favorite sport. You don't hear nobody out there talk from the Caribbean.
No.
What's the reason for that? I think a band and a band of people know Brazil and Argentina band and Germany to become the great. It's because the people are crazy about
the
eat, sleep and drink football.
The baby down in Argentina and Brazil have no more football talent than the baby born in Antigua.
No. When you're born, your environment, you go. I don't understand why they argue this point.
Them something now. And maybe when you're at 8 now or you're at 10 now, them farm some like under 10 tournament and thing. But you know why them not farm some under 10 tournament down in Brazil for cricket?
No, the people that no.
Because cricket is not a passion down in Brazil.
No.
So the very it is not administrators that create passion, you know.
No.
By and large, it's passion that create administrators.
Yes.
You know?
Guide the administration as to where
they should go. In other words, why do you think Jamaica has such great sprint coaches and not great 5,000 coaches? Because Glenn Mills is himself a passionate sprint man.
Yes.
And Stephen Francis them. So when people talk about passion in coaches, why we not get nobody the high jump record in the world?
Excellent.
Why? Why we not produce some great high jump world record?
There's a reason why we recruit Casey and Calabar and JC recruit long distance.
Yes, because in Jamaica the coaches them can't coach long distance. Why? Because the coaches themselves are passionate, not about 5,000 meters. From 800 go up. Yeah, a coach try like a thing here and there, but they themselves are not passionate. The coach them going at the arena where the country passionate about. Yeah. So you go have 1,500 good sprint coaches in Jamaica and none we can coach the pole vault beyond that local level.
It's a reason why it's a reason why the world went to Brazil for a coach.
Yes, they go down and Antigua people.
We're coming.
Anyway. Yeah.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Asden Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linstead. We have it all, from linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Asden Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Asden Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
Get ready to score big with Just Bet and Sports Max this UEFA Champions League season. Bet $1,500 or more from March 1st to June 1st, 2024, online or in-store for your chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to the UEFA Champions League finals in London. Plus, weekly prizes like AirPods and gaming vouchers, iPhone, Samsung Galaxy S23s, and so much more. Sign up today at supremegame.com and get in on the action. Just Bet. Your game, your passion. Conditions apply. Follow Just Bet JA on Facebook and Instagram for more details. Must be 18 years or older to play. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on April 18, 2024. If your surname begins with the letters A or B, you should collect on April 18th or 19th at your usual post office or payment agency. The full payment schedule for all other persons will be published in the Star on Friday, April 19th. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website at www.mlss.gov.jm. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Who's there now? Garvey.
Zidane.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Well, go on, you fly solar Higgins today.
I am here, sir.
Okay, big up yourself, Higgins.
Yes, sir.
How you know Higgins? Remember, say me had a call of a company radar and say you deserve the OD. I mean, I hear no other call after that, you know. I endorse Glenn Mills' position. Zidane. Yeah, like a story before we get into the basketball discussion. Friday when I got off the radar, right?
Yes.
A very prominent elite caller that calls the program regularly reached out to me and said to me that a gentleman who is a listener to the program wanted my number if it was okay to give it to him. I said yes. The gentleman contacted me. He identified himself and told me that he's a long-time listener to the program. He enjoys my contribution to the program, and so does all his friends. And he enjoys the banter between me and you.
Nice.
So for the people like London is red eye. I think you'll get your wish. Yes, sir. So back to the basketball discussion now,
yes.
Last week you and I were discussing Tim Duncan and LeBron James, right?
We were?
Yeah, we were. I was comparing them based on the formula I gave you.
Oh.
You said you disagreed.
I remember you making mention of Tim Duncan. I don't know if we were discussing.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, I was showing you that using the formula that I use to determine the greatest players of all time, you cannot say that Tim Duncan cannot be compared to LeBron James. And as a matter of fact, I would give him a slight edge.
My formula is scoring more than 40,000 points.
All right, cool. All right, so you say you disagreed with the trophies one.
No. I can't tell you what formula to use in my boss.
No. You say you don't. You don't. Obviously, you don't agree with it, right?
No. I cannot tell you which formula to use.
All right, cool.
But I'm not using.
All right, Zidane. So let's compare LeBron James and Tim Duncan as individual players, right?
Okay.
Question. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Are all NBA selections team selections, or are those individual accomplishments?
All team, first team and second team. So when they make a team?
Yeah.
You make it based on what they think you did individually.
Cool. He's making all defensive teams.
Same thing, man.
Individual, same thing,
man,
right?
Same thing. They did it based on what they think you did individually.
So let's compare Tim Duncan and LeBron James from that standpoint. In his career, right, spanning 18 years, right, for Tim Duncan, right?
Yes.
He made 30 All-NBA teams combined.
Okay.
LeBron James is now in his 21st season, right? And I am going to concede and say he will probably make 13 this year, right? So let's give him one more. Let's give him one more in his 21st season and say in 21 seasons he has he now has 26 All-NBA teams, right? So from an individual standpoint, you say Tim Duncan has been more consistently dominant?
No.
All right, cool. Let's look at first team selection. LeBron James has made 18 first teams in his career, right? In 21 years, right?
Yeah.
So it's basically he's batting a little bit less, about the 80% or about that of the seasons he's making all first team, right? Tim Duncan had 18, the same amount in 18 seasons. So you say Tim Duncan is also batting at a higher percentage in terms of making the best all teams in the NBA.
Explain to the listeners what first team in terms of defense and overall is about. Explain to the listeners.
What do you mean? First team,
maybe somebody might be out there and say, what is that? How do you make the NBA first team? Based on what?
All right. Usually, in my opinion, people who make the first team selections, right, are usually the most dominant offensive players at their positions for the season.
No, man. For the season?
Yeah.
So that's the regular season?
Yes.
Okay, but I thought we elevated the levels when it comes down to comparing greatness to the...
No, well, I know. But you say, all right, when we go to the...
Remember both of us agree that...
teams like those in the post.
Hold on, Gav. Remember, both of us agree that LeBron James and Tim Duncan are two top 10 all-time great players, right? So I'm saying, when you're judging these, we don't
know about that. You said it was last ever to compare.
No, man, I have Tim Duncan in my top 10 of all time. I've said that multiple
times. Have it?
They're in between 5. All right, but let me tell you what I do. I have LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kareem. You see, everybody else after that, you can debate it. But me have Magic, Shaq, Kobe, all of them in the top 10. But I'm saying to you, when you're judging the greatest of all time, I thought, according to you, Garvey, that you look at the playoffs.
Hey, Zidane, you know all of a sudden, James has not.
No, but hold on, Garvey, man. I don't understand you, Garvey. How all of a sudden you're using regular season
awards.
Let me just continue with this because my call was regarding to.
No man, but Garvey, man, be consistent, Garvey. You are a man who. No, Garvey, hold on, man. Garvey, but hold on, Garvey, man. When you bring up Messi versus Maradona, Garvey, you don't.
No, look where you're going.
No, but hold on, Garvey. Garvey, I'm going to do no such thing. I'm going to hold you accountable today.
No, man.
No, Garvey. You're going to have to. No.
Sports have different semantics, different nuances.
In basketball, you use. But hold on, Garvey, man. Let me get it straight. In basketball, you use titles and accolades, but in football, you don't. Garvey. No, Garvey.
No formula.
No, Garvey. What you do? No, Garvey. No. What? Garvey, give me a chance, man. Because I'm going to interrupt you. Give me a chance. I'm going to expose you to your friends and your listeners. Garvey, what you do, you are convenient in how you analyze and break down people's career. So Messi now, he has more MVPs. He has more playoff tournaments. He has. Hold on, my boss. Let me finish. Let me finish. Garvey, I'm embarrassed today. I was waiting for you. Lionel Andres Messi. No, turn on him. Turn on him, Mike. Nicholas, turn on him, Mike. I'm going to make the point. Garvey people says Maradona is a greater footballer than Lionel Messi. But Garvey's criteria is that in using awards won in tournaments, MVPs and titles. Messi have far more titles than Maradona across football. He has more MVP, World Cup MVP too, Copa MVP, Copa title. If you look at Messi's combination of MVP won and titles won career-wise, it is chalk to cheese. There is no comparison. Yet Garvey tells Christopher Zidane Maradona is a greater footballer. Your time, Garvey.
My time now. Yeah. I second consecutive time I call the program and I tell the producer for
no, because I have to be allowed to talk. You say,
you talking, you know. Are you going to lose your composure? No, I have not lost my composure.
No, but I stop right now and I'm allowing you to make your counter the points.
No, back to LeBron James.
Oh, you don't want to address Messi?
You know what is blatantly obvious now, Zidane? You know what is blatantly obvious? You have no formula to determine who's the greatest player of all. Because listen to this, Zidane. I gave you two formulas. I gave you one, which combines. Hold on, can I speak? You just for 1 minute on the
I'm allowing you, man. I'm not saying.
All right. Yes. I gave you one, which combines individual regular season dominance, postseason success, and postseason accolades, right? You said that one doesn't work. I stripped away all of that and just left it to individual accomplishment. Now, this is the last one I will give you before I leave. LeBron James has not garnered a single MVP vote, top 10 vote, since the age of 35. In every full season after the age of 35, Tim Duncan made all NBA teams, right? In every full season, he was top 10 in MVP vote in multiple seasons, and he was top 10 in Defensive Player of the Year in multiple seasons.
We're ranked Tim Duncan.
Proving.
All right, Garvey, yes. We're ranked Tim Duncan all time.
Obviously, Tim Duncan is in the top 5 players of all time.
We're ranked Tim Duncan all time.
Remember, say me have LeBron James about 70 now.
Where you rank Tim Duncan all time?
Remember, say me have LeBron James about 70.
You can't answer my question.
But if Timmy then I'm a top 5,
why you think that MVP determine regular season dominance? Because they say
my top 5 players of all time. You want to give my top 5 players of all time?
No, because
I can't give you them.
No, but hold on, Garvey, man. You just said you were using dominance in regular season. Are you? Why you?
You're all over the place, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not. Why? You don't want.
Let the listeners then go on and enjoy the discussion.
Am I shouting?
Next call at time. Big up yourself.
All right.
Big up yourself, Orville.
All right, Garvey. Yeah, boy, Garvey is one of the worst.
Hey, hold on. Everton really a lead Liverpool too, though?
Yes.
Say God no. Then on them side, I don't say I go finish either City.
No. It's them side that you say go finish either Arsenal.
Yes. Because Arsenal I go get Tula from somebody down the road.
You can't stay there.
All right, I'm not talk no more. The next call, I'm afraid I'm like post.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
All right. Dean out of Mandeville is saying, what is so special about No, that is a long time one. Dean out of Mandeville, I wish you guys were on the radio as it was in KLS days. No, I'm not going to read. He was not very complimentary about the current Omega thing. I'm not going to read that. Here we go again. Today, St. Diego, I personally know a few people that went to St. Diego High School that turned out to be some real low life, some real cruff. Now, if you are saying out of your own mouth that you are even lower than those people, then I really don't see what reputation and character you're trying to defend on here. You stated that the institution that you attended taught you to respect from the principal to the groundkeeper. So why is it so hard for you to give to Orville the respect and credit that is really due to him? Finally, is that really the praises about Orville's legacy you mentioned on other platforms that you are wondering how nobody else has repeated it? My name is the Coward. This smacks of some sarcasm, but I'll leave it right. Good afternoon, Sports Desk Orville. I think what is yeah, the spelling is all right. So make we leave. Sir P is okay. I heard him on the radio this morning.
Oh, another program.
Yeah. What is now? Don't understand how nobody is talking about this. People are there and could go on in the people had their tickets and could go on in the venue, resulting in what happened on the video. I'm not sure.
I think he's saying people had their tickets and couldn't get into the venue.
Oh, so the spellings are wrong.
Yeah,
venue.
Yeah, I think that's what he wanted to say. So they were blocked. They had their tickets prior to being at the venue.
Yeah,
and was struggling to get into the venue.
Or that the person.
Yeah, that kind of frustrating.
People, when they don't send the text, just read them over. Yeah. So Chateau should be instructed not to call back the show. He has a motive, and it's not talking sports. All right, we'll move on. Gentlemen, when will we be free of the brambleness of callers like Dwight, St. Jago, G-Star, and others? Good thing my radio has a mute button. No LC. All right, here's another one. I was watching Sportsmax, and I was surprised to hear the commentator doing the Arnett match saying they would take off Fabian Reed, the man who is the heart of the team. 1-0 down. Arnett supporters would have behaved mad if the coach did that. What you guys think? I was glad the coach did not. Why Arteta don't give Saka some rest? Also Havertz give Nketiah and Smith Rowe and Reece Nelson some playing time. I wonder. Gunners fan. One last one. Orville, let me ask you, do you ever apologize to any caller? Look how you dissed me up for just asking you a question which you say was a fool question. And I think this one is from yesterday. And I was done, son caller, like me make your show look bad. I cried that day when you finished with me. Eldorado Mobi. Eldorado, call the show. And if I offended you, I am prepared to take it back. But call the show. Because I don't remember that conversation that you were in. None of it. All right, we come back to our last two calls.
Wine a your tongue. You know wine a your tongue. Drive smart, no ramp. Wine a your tongue. If a 87 you fi use, put the 87 in a your tongue. Fi know which fuel you use. Vehicle manual fine it. No car in a Jamaica make fi use 87. And a petrol refine it. So use the octane for the car where you're driving. And maybe tell you some more. If a 87 your vehicle use, you are rev up the savings for sure. Know your tank fuel right. Your pocket have a smile. Rev up the savings. Savings on every mile. Brought to you by Petrojam, serving Jamaica's energy needs.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Let's Go Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier.
Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Yabba's Ja Children album, written and produced by Tony Steins, CEO. Yabba music is available on all platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Apple, TikTok, Snapchat. Listen in on KLAS every Wednesday and Friday during the Sports Desk at 3 p.m. for the featured song from the Jack Children album. A must for your playlist.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
By the way, listeners, the reason why relegation threatened Bramble Everton is beating Liverpool is because of the strength of the Man City squad. Man City squad is bigger and deeper, and that's why Everton is beating.
And that's why Crystal Palace beat Liverpool.
By the way, Crystal Palace is better than Everton, you know that?
Yeah.
So Everton worse, you know.
Than Crystal Palace?
Yes!
This season?
Everton is just, I think Everton is in the relegation zone.
No, man, but the size of the Man City squad make Everton beat Liverpool. All right, Cat and Iron Bars.
Rumble in the jungle, man. Rumble in the jungle, man. My goodness.
Yeah, man. What go?
When you know have the cat and nine wait so long, you get activated, you know.
What you say?
Anyway, me there, man. Boy, me like that lady that will answer the call in Harvey.
Make we talk some sport.
Yes.
Boy, I tell you.
All right. Miss B is a good lady, but no waste your time.
All right, yeah, me not waste your time, but me have to make it be known, you know.
Yeah.
Harvey.
Yeah.
Yesterday, me a St. J got take some kind of, what you call it, credit
for my legacy.
Yes, man. I know today me a Garvey say, him call you OD and whatever. So me wonder and say to myself, so wait, me will call you Messiah from over 15 years ago. What happened to me?
I think Garvey's call today was his way of trying to tone down that little thing between me and him.
Pick up himself, man. But Garvey
if he just call the phone one of the day and say, Higgins, big man to big man, violate your on your phone. And I hear that thing me I keep up.
Garvey, you know, Marcus Garvey, big call.
No. Garvey has an explosive temper that he can't control.
Yes, and it's all about sports, you know.
But Garvey's temper, that explosive temper, he needs to control it. When he's good, he's very good. And when he's bad, he's awful.
Like the Grand Old Duke of York.
Like the Grand Old Duke. Garvey, you need to do the right thing.
So wait, hold on. Next thing, Harvey, quickly. Me say, when you done say yard, you can't done say, Brad?
No. I'm saying the reason why youths do well in high school has more to do with them yard than high school.
No, but when me figure Harvey, if you done say yard, you know, it means that you know you're not in the right atmosphere to get gain knowledge. So when you get into a school or environment, you're going to get bright. I mean, unless you are well.
Let me say it again. Youths that do well in high schools, it's more about them yard than high schools. I don't know what at that more you address directly. No, give me no grow.
But me don't know if me can use my situation to address it, Harvey. Because listen, when I was at home, I never know how to play.
No man, me attack academic learning, man. You talk about a skill.
Music is academic.
No, come on. Listen. Your high school can teach you to play drum when you're yard. No drum, not that your yard. I know that me talk about. I am saying for you to have great academic competence, and that we call brighter school. We not talk the playing of instruments as bright. That's not the context, man.
Okay.
Bright youth we have 8 subject and 7 subject and 10 subject. That's more about your yard than the high school. And I'm not saying that there aren't exceptions. But generally speaking, the yard environment plays a greater role in how well you do in high school.
Yeah, and that
the quality of the administration.
Because there are parents that do teaching at home. You know. So, but moving on, Harvey. Me get the drift, man. I thought I was being
yeah, man, you get the thing wrong.
Misled a bit. But Harvey, did the English Premier League now? Because I don't normally address it, but me follow it still, you know. With Arsenal 3 points now on top. Is it safe to say that Arsenal is almost...
No. Arsenal has played 2 more games than Man City.
Oh,
yes,
there you go.
So Man City were ahead, but they were idle over the weekend, and they play tomorrow. So it meant Arsenal played Saturday and Tuesday, so 2 more games. So
yes, because City normally go deep into the FA Cup a year time.
Yes, that's usually the case.
They miss the Premier League games when other teams are playing.
Yeah.
But saying this, Arsenal still has a great chance of.
Arsenal are 4 points ahead of City. City have 2 games in hand. So if City win them 2 games there, then gone back 2 points ahead of Arsenal. Simple.
All right, so with our
Arsenal might lose some games because of the strength of the City squad is. So we know.
Yeah, me understand. So with our Premier League, you know, Harvey.
Yeah.
Is it the same two sets aside going to play on Monday again?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So,
Second.
so Monday now is that what you call it now? Sunday now.
Well, it's
Must win.
Must win game. So it can go extra time and penalties.
Yeah.
So okay. So if you have 2 winners on Monday, how it will go? Because you have Mount Pleasant still idle, so me have figure out how you come down to 2.
Mount Pleasant and Cavalier already in the semifinals are waiting the winners.
Oh, me serious.
Yeah, man. So the 2 winners join them in the semifinal.
Okay, yeah, man, me get it clear now.
All right.
Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man.
Big up on send best. Big up. Orville.
Yeah.
Messiah, yeah?
The Messiah, man.
Yeah, man. No follow nobody else. The greatest. You understand? Little Samson.
Big up.
Keep strong. Yeah, man.
All right. Now, who is there now? Diego?
But it's Diego. Look, when I chit chatting, we have to just introduce.
Yeah, man. Right away. Diego.
All right, New York.
Diego, man, say your boss. We have to tell him, man.
Before, because wait, tell you. You ask him why him say bossy. New York.
Yes, him say you just bossy here, sir.
Me remember me. Him say something else now.
Yeah.
What's his name? I like to get their names. I don't want them to be like John Crows who hide out.
No, man, not say John Crow. we keeping it clean. The man name, I think, a Doc from the what the place name? The Super Cat come from Cockburn.
His name is Doc.
I think of that name.
So he's a licensed doctor or nickname Doc?
Me no know. Probably the same nickname.
Because what surprised me now is when him say him not getting education from Diego. But don't make him know say education come from your mother and father. Education. You don't understand. Him expect Diego from education.
You're not easy.
No, anyway. No.
Diego, before I get to know you, can I say something to you?
And I get without no mix up.
No mix up. No, man, you're crazy. You don't know, say no, man.
No. Okay.
You were discussing something about the railing this morning, right? And there was an example today, while you were on holding, where I jumped to something else while Garvey was talking. But let me explain to you why I personally do it, Diego. You might be discussing something consistent with somebody. For example, Garvey. So we discuss greatest of all time in every sport, And Garvey always says to me, what he does look at is the performance of the individual at the highest level. So he looks at Maradona at the World Cups, and he looks at Messi at the World Cups, and him say Maradona is a killer, is a dog, he never flop. So he believes that Maradona is a greater footballer than Messi.
It's 4 minutes left.
No, man, I want to say this, man, because they must say I love the real people. Now, all of us will know you're a man come and read and talk, but he might use a combination of titles won and MVP to determine who greater than who. It wouldn't be the right thing for me to do to point out in that boss. Messi has won more titles at all levels and MVP than Maradona. Then how you think Maradona greater? That is going against your own individual say in terms of who's the greatest footballer of all time.
But so we were talking about the skill that you and Orville have in terms of changing the narrative of a discussion.
No, but I'm showing you why I do it. So when a man constantly depend one,
no, we have to argue. Yes, you admit you do it, and there's a reason behind it.
There you go, because them are hypocrites and liars. Maybe also them come and discuss this.
You have a reason for doing it. Yes.
All right. Diego,
pressure. All that pressure on Zidane, all your pressure CC to talk serious sports, and then LeBron being swept in sports.
No, him said to me that's your king. I don't understand what that have to do with anything. Me think LeBron is the greatest of all time. How him being swept have anything to do with? I don't understand.
Well, for the thing different. Because I will take 15 minutes and never say one word about sports this morning. So I wonder where you put the little 5 minute card and they went out for sure. I will know. For you. We don't talk right now. We don't take it too serious enough.
Yes.
No. I want to make sure I'm getting you. You are saying that LeBron should not have taken that shot?
No, I'm saying I can understand the argument. It's like
hold on. You see that me talk about you can't miss a moment ago. I'm just asking you a simple question. Because are you saying that he should not have taken that shot like Pioneer? Pioneer came out straight out and said LeBron should not have taken that shot. Do you agree with Pioneer?
I can understand Pioneer's position.
So you're not answering the question?
No, that's all you need to know. That I think that I can understand both sides of the argument.
No, but I'm asking you. Do you now watching the game? Do you agree? Are you saying you should not have taken that shot? Then we have options, we know him have options.
I can understand.
I'm asking you, do you disagree with the option he took? I'm not asking you if you can understand. That's what we're talking about. Can you focus on what I am calling to talk about?
I neither agree or disagree. I understand both sides. I can understand why he took the shot. But if he didn't take it, I would understand.
I'm asking you now. I'm asking you.
Then me, I answer you.
Right. So I'm asking you now.
I can understand both sides of that argument.
So you have no problem with him taking the shot then?
No.
Okay.
I said it yesterday. I said yesterday maybe.
Okay, so now I can talk now. May you agree now? Because I have no problem with him taking that shot. Because if you look at that shot, it's an open shot. And remember, he has to take a shot, because the game clock, you're going to still have time on the game clock. So you must take a shot. So the argument that he should dribble, he might come into a contested shot. So I can't agree with that argument then. But if you say you have no problem with him taking a shot, then there ain't an argument.
Hey, you know what? I heard an argument earlier, and it's not my argument. I heard G-Star with it, and he said somebody else mentioned it. They said that if it was an open layup, should LeBron James had not taken an open layup shot? This is a question for Pioneer. So, same time remaining on the clock. It's an open layup, so nobody's guarding him and he's under the basket. Should he attempt the layup or should he just dribble and don't allow it? Because he could miss the layup as well, It could miss a bunny. I say, LeBron James missed the layup.
Them players don't miss that.
So would the argument be that should LeBron James have made the layup or he should not have attempted the layup? Pioneer couldn't come with that. So it's not really. But what Pioneer should have said is that he should have taken a 3-pointer at that point in time. Better argument. You can't say him shouldn't attempt the shot because the time, too much time left on the clock. He was wide open.
There you go. Yeah. They teach you in basketball. Now, the way it doesn't have any arguments is because it wasn't like the game clock is the same as the shot clock, where the game is going to be over and if he misses, goes to overtime.
But I tell you, Diego,
so he has to take a shot.
Hold on, Diego, I tell you, if you're amongst the greatest players in the world, and it's still only one shot remaining, like I say, it's 8 seconds and you get the ball. If your marker falls in the boss and you're wide open, you're going to still take that shot, because you still want to win the game with Diego. So what? You're not going to get that open shot and
it's 4-0-1 now.
Yes, but Diego, we'll leave it there.
Liverpool lose.
But it's a classic Monday morning quarterback thing. If you had made a shot, that time they would have nothing to say.
Yeah, Liverpool against Everton. Everton 2-0 up after 90 minutes.
Yes, indeed.
The strength of the City squad is working wonders against Liverpool against them down beside them.
All right. Big up to all the listeners. Big up to all the callers. Big up to Nicholas Burford. Big up to Marian. Join us tomorrow, the same place, same time. We'll do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
It's now time for Golden Moment.
We now go to the 94th staging of the Jamaica Derby.
Sponsored by Mackay Security. They're off for the Derby. Edgar Prado. Talented Tony K gets away quickly from the one draw. Queen Paula and Relampago racing over toward that side. Mr. Awesome is over there too in the early stages as they make their way now passing the quarter pole for the first time. And they're all tugging up toward us. Butler Cabin is showing some speed toward the outside. Thorny Lad in between horses. Bars of Gold and a Rocket Man racing as a team in behind the leaders. as they come rushing past us for the first time, and it's Queen Paula setting the fractions from talented Tourniquet. Butler Cabin racing in third. Mr. Awesome is there. Bars of Gold races up on the inside as they make their way now toward the mile pole and go running into that turn. And it's Queen Paula who has that lead. Talented Tourniquet taken off the rail. A Bars of Gold is racing there. Mr. Awesome hidden from view. Butler Cabin in behind them. Racing down against the rail in a handy spot, that's Rocket Man. They're tracked up by Thornhill Lad, and about 6.5 lengths covers that as they leave the 7. Further back to Relampago. That one should be running late. Blackthorn races in behind them. A break back to Raven Renee, also a late bloomer. Striking distance on the outside, then Israelite, and trailing the field and hopeless at this point, it's Bold Aviator. Down the back stretch, they've left the 6 and run away now toward the 5. And it's Bars of Gold leading up from Queen Paula. Talented Tourniquet held on the outside of Rocket Man, positioned well on the rail. Mr. Awesome begins to fade out of it. Overtaken now by Thornhill Lad, who begins a run at the leaders as they're about to arrive at the half mile. Relampago still some ways off that lead. Blackthorn on the outside. Raven Renee now begins to make ground. Israelite races further back as they make the way now running toward the final 3. Striking distance is running in behind that one with the back markers, but up front they're about to arrive at the 3, and now a talented Tourniquet has struck the front under Edgar Prada. Bars of Gold and Rocket Man in behind. Relampago is looking dangerous on the outside of horses as they're about now to turn for home. It's a talented Tourniquet who battles now with that lead as they run past the quarter pole. A talented Tourniquet now beginning to come under pressure as they drive away toward the furlong pole. Relampago has caught talented Tourniquet early, and it's Relampago under the left-hand stick who has that lead from talented Tourniquet. Raven Renee back in third spot. It is Relampago with the advantage, and they're not going to beat Relampago. He wins the derby. Talented Tourniquet is second. Third will go to Raven Renee. It's tight between Bold Aviator and Blackthorn, then Israelite and Rocket Man.
Jamaican high schools, colleges, clubs, and senior national athletes will all be on show at the Penn Relays April 25, 26, and 27. And you can follow all the action live from Philadelphia, USA, right here on this station. Coverage of the Penn Relays is brought to you by the Sports Development Foundation, Developing a Nation Through Sports, Rainbow Awnings and Custom Products Limited. Add some color, comfort, and protection to your life. And Digicel, better connected.
KLAS-FM's coverage of the Penn Relays is sponsored by Hawkeye Electronic Security Limited, securing what matters most. Azan Super Center, the superstore for your home and more. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. And HChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time.
Tune in to German Morgan, aka Brother DJ Frisco, on your radio, Friday nights at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. inside the Midnight Serenade Radio Show, and Saturdays and Sunday mornings inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. You will be motivated, blessed, and receive a word in time with DJ Frisco in the mix. Tune in, and stay connected.
I say of the Lord that He is my refuge.
This is your breakthrough hour with yours truly, Apostle Jonathan White, where the supernatural is simply natural. Join me here this and every Friday at 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. We will be praying for the sick, the blind, and the lame. Tune in and be blessed.
Him will I trust.
Yes. There's a story we all know, and it happened long ago to a man called Samson, servant of the Lord. All his
in his head, the Holy Spirit placed it there as the vow was made that he would serve the Lord. We all know what happened to him, how he met Delilah there, how he transferred all his love from God to her. But she really didn't care, so she cut off all his hair, and the Spirit of the Lord departed from his life. He said, one more time, Lord, anoint me one more time. One more time. Send the oil of thine anointing. Fill me with your power divine. Lord, I give myself to thee. Make my blinded eyes to see. Send your Spirit, and the Lord anoints me one more time. Yeah. Hallelujah. And so the years went by. Samson, missing both his eyes, asked a child to lead him to the temple floor. Right there he breathed a simple prayer. He said, Father, if you really care, send your Spirit, and the Lord anoints me one more time. He said, one more time, Lord, anoint me one more time. One more time. Send the oil of thine anointing. Fill me with your power divine. Lord, I give myself to be
lost in the middle of an ocean, or have no place to lay your head, to be caught in a web of indifference, cast aside like you just as dead, to be forgotten like the wind of yesterday, neglected and beaten and worn. The pain that you're feeling is just as real as the ground you're standing on. But it's not over now. This is not the end. You've been tossed and beaten up. You've fallen again. I know your heart's been torn. This is not over. No, it's not over. No. You're looked upon like the scum of society, yet they close their eyes to the strength of your pain. See the these weighed by events or accomplishments, be found lacking, well, it's to your shame. You've been forgotten like yesterday, neglected and beaten and worn. Pain that you're feeling is just as real as the breath you take with this soul. But it's not over now. This is not the end. Oh no, you've been tossed and beaten up. You've fallen again. I know your heart's been torn. You say there's no point in carrying on. Race is not over. No, no, no. It's not over.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat you too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
Hurt less with Pharma Joint Flex. Taking Pharma Joint Flex daily helps to repair, replenish, and revitalize worn, damaged cartilage that causes joint pain. Do you suffer from arthritis and chronic joint pain? Then Pharma Joint Flex is the remedy for you. Our all-natural formula contains glucosamine and chondroitin, ingredients for joint repair, so you can get relief. Ask your pharmacist or doctor for Pharma Joint Flex, distributed by Massey.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Asden Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linstead. We have it all, from linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Asden Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Asden Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Slide Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
Set free. The doctors can't believe the results. Say hallelujah, jump and shout, praise the Lord. I know you're here. Oh, you are here. Your faith is made time to cry and worry. Praise the Lord.
I know you're here.
Can I talk to you today? Many of you right now, you're sitting in the hospital. You may be sitting in your home in the sick bed, wondering where is God in my sickness. But I've got news to you today. I'm here to proclaim a miracle because I know that God is taking the healing business. Right now, I want you to reach out by faith and claim your miracle. Claim your healing right now because Jesus is passing your way. Come on, my brother. Come on, my sister. It's miracle time. Receive your healing in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Ooh.
I know you're here.
Oh, you are here. Your faith is made you whole. You are here. The fountain is no more. Virtue has left his body. No more time to cry and worry. Praise the Lord.
I know you're here.
Oh, you are here. Your fate is made you whole. You raised me up, Lord. Now I can stand in mountain.
You're listening to DJ Aaron Henry giving you the better vibe.
Oh, yeah. When I'm down, oh, my soul so weary. When trouble comes, and my heart burden be, yet I'm still waiting in the silence until you come and stay a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountain. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. There's no life without a strong one. Each restless heart beats imperfectly. But when you come and fill my life with wonder, sometimes it seems I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand a mountain. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand a mountain, Lord. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. Oh, I am strong when I'm on your shoulder, Lord. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Oh, yeah, more than I can be. Hallelujah. We praise thy name.
You're listening to DJ Aaron Henry giving you the better vibe.
Amazing. He brought me through the storm. Yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. My God is amazing. He's the only one I trust with my soul. He will keep my soul. Ooh, he helped me out. He comfort me through my stress, my woes, my pain. He is my strength through every day. He's all I need. God is always available, and God is able. He'll cast away your sins and move on mountains with true love and grace. Oh yes, he will. Yes, he will. God is
26 minutes after 4 o'clock.